be set to go. Just a reminder too, I will bring up that this is, as far as I'm aware, this should be the last NA ARMS event for the NA Online Season 3. And this is a big enough tournament that if you place well in this one, you will probably make it to the Invitational. So there's a donation, there's a Matcherino if you want to donate, help support, give a prize pool for the tournament. Yeah, for the people in here, best of luck. If you're able to place high, we might be seeing you in a special invitational later down the road, because the other ones were pretty much just dominated by the same 8 or so people. So we have a lot of variety
already.
And yeah, we're going to be diving right into this match now. Frozenfur will be going in with the Masango. Lockmaster going in Revolver Thunderbird. I do remember this. Lockmaster has all shock arms.
Yeah, I think I remember this too.
Yeah, I know. I knew I recalled Lockmaster, but this seals the deal. Yes, all of the electric, all his shots. That is the name for Lockmaster.
Nice. Frozen is one of the few people I know that use the Scorpio.
It's a difficult arm to utilize. It's not. It used to be really powerful, but it took a heavy nerf, and after that, it just lost a lot of its utility. And so a lot of people just started to back away from it. This is going to be a good chance for Frozen to go for the rush, and they're going to go for it, but they're going to wait just a little too long and ends up whipping the rush.
Long punish game is amazing. He's dodging exactly, and the Thunder is doing the heavy work immediately.
Yeah, it's some excellent work there. So far, Frozen not too far behind though, as Lock is just hairs above critical. If that rush actually connected, Lock would probably be down right now, but because of that, Lock finds the way through and is going to be able to master this first round and securing that first point.
Yeah, but if I know Frozen enough, he's gonna start learning from this, and he even says hi.
One of the fun things about being a motion control player is that you can adjust your aim, and you can set up your arms so you can just like wave during the setup phase. Something that you're not normally able to do in a lot of other moments, and especially with standard controller. The best I can do is I can like make circles.
Yeah, I don't think the red mask is what Frozen needs right now.
Out comes the rush, and Lock gonna safely dodge out of the way yet again. And just looking for one final hit to secure the KO. This is currently a perfect, and he's just looking for that one hit and is going to secure it.
Perfect. Wow. Yeah, I think Frozen's main problem was that the Chilla was not stopping the revolver.
Yeah. It was not only not stopping the revolver, but Lock was also deflecting it, and it just making a good work of utilizing that deflect to parry down a lot of these attacks. And Springman's a very uncommon character for the scene these days. Like, we've got Resolve stepping back, and we have Lockmaster here participating again, and a few others. But up until like 2 weeks ago or so,
nobody.
There were no Springman. No, like
I know.
Brass was rare. You saw very few deflect characters.
Yeah, I know Mario also uses Springman.
Yeah.
So we have at least 2 here.
We've got a couple.
Yeah. Yeah, that was always Springman's problem. He's the poster boy for the game, but he never was really popular. In a sense.
Oh, well, in a lot of games, like, the poster character tends to stick to some, at least in some way. Well, I guess fighting games is always a different story in that way. Like, if you look at most fighting game poster characters, like, they're the poster character, but if you get into the community at all, then it's like, Min-Min's the best, or the poster character. Or you get into Street Fighter, and there's, like, so many other characters that they're like, this is the poster.
Yeah, for the longest time, I didn't knew Soul Bad Guy was the poster boy for Guilty Gear.
Yeah, in a couple of cases it works. Like, Soul Bad Guy, he's been the poster child for their game, and he's kind of stuck with that. Alright, looks like we're going to be sticking with Sparring Ring. So once these two are ready, we will be diving right back into things. And we've got Kid Cobra entering the field. Kid Cobra's I could definitely see this being a better pick. Kid Cobra jumps around a lot. There's a lot of mobility to this character. And especially with the higher platform, if Frozen can get onto that high ground, they can definitely get some really good advantage with those huge sweeping jumps.
Yeah, and it's also a good coverage to do the higher gear. The problem is that it doesn't look like Frozen knows how to use Cobra's mobility.
Might be
There
still
was a lot of
warming
time
up.
where he was just standing there.
Well, that's a big thing about Locke's loadout too, is the revolver is just so many little bullets that if you are not confident, if you're not consistently moving and just keeping yourself a difficult target, it will poke and jab and just interrupt your movement time and time again. And we are going to see a second perfect here. Locke currently running with 2 perfects in this match.
Gilly, they decided no sparring ring. That's what I saw on the Discord.
Yeah, no sparring.
Yeah, because it sounded like you said we're going to sparring ring.
We are definitely not going to sparring ring.
That's something I'm very proud of during QR. I 100% avoided sparring ring. That is easily my worst stage.
That's not always an easy thing to do, especially considering how many people like going to sparring ring.
Oh no, I got lucky that, for example, Twin 5-0, he banned sparring more than me.
I mean, it's a stage that does not work well for Twin 5-0, so I can understand why. Like, he doesn't get, like, Mausoleum and Buster Beach, it's a little rough, but you can still zone people out. You can still keep your distance. Going to somewhere like Sparring Ring, where it's literally just a corner.
Yeah. And to get back to the round we just saw, yeah, Frozen's main problem there is that he didn't knew how to use Kid Cobra's mobility. Not even the jumps would have helped a lot to dodge all the bullets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kid Cobra is probably the most difficult character to learn, in my opinion.
Helix. There's a few tricky characters. Missango's another one. Like, Kid Cobra's one of them. Helix, Missango can definitely fall under complicated. I'd put Bite and Bark up there too.
Yeah, it's funny because if you look at the character select screen, you can see that all the more complicated characters are all in the right side. Yabuki himself said that, especially the DLC characters, they were made to be different than what we knew about the game. And Helix, Kid Cobra, and Bite and Bark are right next to the DLC. In a way, you can say that from left to right, you have the ease of use.
To report scores on Battlefy, you just click onto your match, and then it should give you the opportunity to, let's see, report score. You press that button, and from there you can just enter in the results. Looking into things right now, it looks like Dart Remix was able to take Super Nerd down 2-0 and will be advancing in the bracket. Buster was able to take Jelly Pop down 2-0 and will be moving on to face off against N-Man. And then we do have our match that we just streamed. And these two will be moving on. Our Lockmaster will be advancing to face off against Astro. So, yeah, good luck, Lockmaster.
Yeah.
I mean, good luck to everybody, because there's a lot of just difficult matches.
No pressure to Lockmaster, but he has a chance to make history if he defeats Astro.
That would be pretty hype. But we're not going to go look at that one right now. We're going to look at something else that's got my eye and my attention. And that's going to be Atom Brain facing off against Dart Remix.
Ooh.
Atom Brain a regular here that has had some pretty exciting results over the long course. And then it's Dart. We got the Dragon cancels.
Yeah, this feels like a very classic match for the community. I'm reading in Discord a little message for Frozen. Don't be discouraged, man. There's a lot of times when we want to get good and do well, and things just don't work that way. Yeah, just to fill in a little time. My fights for QR were devastating for me. In winners I had to fight Cousalina and then Twin, and then in losers I had Marion 119, Jam, and in the end Lunagaps. It was like they wanted me out as fast as possible, I think.
If Ice Dash is in the stream, you are needed for your match right now. So if you can, it would be appreciated for you to message your opponent and get things rolling. Alright, so we are going to be going to Dianela for these two. I think Atom Brain is in for a treat. I'm not sure what they're expecting here. Dart might be looking to surprise this friend.
Look, it's the two ladies that are not going to be in the Smash. I'm sorry.
They might be. I would be.
We never get seen. But from what I know, it's gonna be Vinny.
I would be super down for Coil. Quintel, I'd be fine with.
Oh god, imagine Coil. She's basically constant Peach.
It's just a character that's permanently Princess Peach, just in her float stasis.
Like that tweet that made comparison to all the characters, and Quintel is literally Pichonetta Belmont.
I just got disconnected.
Oh, nice bait from Atom Brain to waste the rush there.
I just got disconnected.
No! What, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hang on, I'll just slip back in here.
Yeah, Atom did some real big brain plays right there. He forced Dart to waste the rush, and then counter that, freeze into grab. Wow. Wow.
And that's gonna be an exciting first round for Atom Brain that we don't get to see, but it's definitely very hype.
Yeah, Atom is going double Chilla, and Dart is going Roaster Dragon. I can totally see what Atom's play is. He's gonna stop Coil as much as possible. Wow, that grab was pretty damn good. Knowing Atom, he's looking for Dart to waste that rush. He wants that rush out. There he goes. Yep, wasted. Oh no, one arm down. 140. He has a small lead. Atom needs to get in. And he has a green shield, it's not good for him. Ooh, there we go. Nice. Atom is on point with the punish game right now. He's doing exactly what he needs to do, is dodge the roaster and then punish the dragon. Which is a very good strategy right there. No, yeah, I knew. Anything Atom did in that moment, because Dart was frozen and shielding, it was a easy rush for Dart. And another Dart is getting a little desperate, I think. Oh. Oh.
And
Atom.
oh, that's one hit left to take Dart down.
Yeah. Atom has 100% rush connection right now. He hasn't failed one.
And the timer's about out, and with it, Adam is going to be able to take the first point. And once we get the next stage, I will continue. I will have this keep running, but I'm gonna have to run and grab laundry. Hopefully, I don't disconnect. I'm still trying. Again, apologies to any weird hiccups and everything. I'm still trying to set things up. So currently, I'm in a setup where either only the Switch or my laptop has the Ethernet cable. So I should probably have had the cable set up on the Switch, but it's not in there right now.
Oh, don't worry about the lag, Dart. We, considering that internet usage has gone through the roof due to recent events in the world.
Well, I need you to set it to Temple.
I'm not in control of that.
Oh, Adam or Dart might have it then.
Maybe Adam. But yeah, Adam was doing the right thing using double Chila to stop Koi in her track, and I can tell that Dart has been out of the loop for a while. Because he didn't have like the high mobility of Coil.
Alright, I think they're setting up the rules now. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, Adam didn't realize he had the control of the lobby. It happened to me on QR against Luna. We chose the stage and there were like 5 minutes of nothing, and that when oh wait, it's my lobby. Derp.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go grab the laundry. It looks like Dart has made a nice adjustment, switching over from the roaster to the nade. That's going to help out a little bit more against Adam. We'll have to see how that goes.
Yeah, nade is a good idea because of the higher score. I personally would have gone with Driveless maybe to cover a little of Twinter's Actress aura. Adam right now is having a very good defensive play. He knows exactly where to move and when to punish. Oh, nice grab by Adam. Are we looking at a perfect? I think so. Maybe. No, it's not a perfect. We have some chip damage there. Ooh. Yeah, I can see the problem Dart is having. I suffer from that a lot too. When I'm frozen and depending on how good a connection is, I just sometimes can't react to anything. Oh, nice punish with the rush. Oh, toaster. Interesting choice. I can see that working, but yeah, in that kind of situation when you get a shield break with against a rush, it's better if it's right at the end of the rush. That way you can get knocked down and avoid any potential punishment. I'm going in with the double Chila. Just not stopping. Whoa. I can't believe that actually worked. And nice block by Dart. Wow. That's probably the beauty arm when you see some moves that you think are not gonna reach and actually do. Nice defense by... Yeah! Finally Dart gets punished. We could be looking at a comeback, but it's very difficult. Dart needs to play... Whoa! That trade... Oh. And with that, Adam takes it out. While we wait, let me just refresh a battle fight and let's see some of the results. So, yeah, I see we have let's see. Yeah, so for the second round we have Arkansas and Piper, Enman and Buster.
I'm back.
Okay.
It looks like Adam was able to win on that one.
Yeah, he had a really good defensive play.
Alright, let's see how the bracket is looking right now. So we've got that one, and everyone else has just started. I think I'll catch Bunny Champs because they just started, so.
But yeah, for that, don't worry, dude. You haven't played in a long time, but that's actually one of the things I really like ARMS because of its simplicity. It's easier to come back to this game than any other fighter, in my opinion. So the only thing Dart needs is probably a few more matches and he will be back in the rhythm.
Just getting some conversation going and rolling. And so it's going to be a team kill, looks like Bunny Champ against Treebird. Because as much as seeding as I can try to do, sometimes it is just to no avail. Try to avoid having that happen, and before you know it, bam, team kills left, right, and center. I mean, they're
don't call them a team kill. That sounds bad. Call them a trust exercise.
Sure. When you have that many, like looking at the bracket right now, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4. I think there's technically more. So it's like as much as it's like, aw, dang, shucks, but it's like there's so many of them, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Let's see,
yeah,
where did they discuss?
These are team exercises, in my opinion, not team kills. Team kills are bad.
Alright, so I just gotta get the names ready. And it looks like we're going to be going to Temple Grounds, so we are all set. These two can hop in.
Another Springman. We talk and we get.
Treebird, I believe might play Springman, but I also know that they play Helix, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh.
So we'll have to see if that pops up. But we are going to be starting off with the Springman. Bunny Champ going to be going in with the Blaster, Mechanica, Toaster, and Kablammer ready and loaded.
And Trevor with Toaster and Coolerang, which is a pretty good lot of against Mechanica, in my opinion.
It's a pretty steady one. The Coolerang does freeze, which isn't going to necessarily lead into knockdowns, but it can lead into stuttering Mechanica pretty hard and preventing them from really capitalizing on their abilities. And then Toaster, it's pretty much the definition of a good arm against Mechanica. It's a firearm, it's glove, so it's easy to line up your shots. It pretty much does everything you need against a heavy.
Yeah. Ooh, nice use of the shockwave by Trevor right there.
Oh, nice rush! Trevor gonna be able to score 295 damage.
Pretty good. Whoa! He managed to dodge a Toaster immediately. That was amazing.
Trevor just doing a very solid job of just playing a very steady, like it's a little run of the mill, but like just following a good base of what Springman needs to do. And a lot of what that is good against Mechanica. So we're seeing a lot of good results where Treebird's just keeping this deflect tempo. Bodychamp's struggling to keep up with against it. And we're seeing like one of the reasons why I generally view this as a good matchup for Springman. Treebird currently is in KO range and is looking to try to play things patiently so that KO does not come.
To give this one right now. Stay away.
Oh, nice toaster!
Really nice. Yeah, sometimes just playing in the more simple way is what actually works. No, is Treebird actually doing that?
I'd actually go as far as just
double revolver.
Except for the fact that there's gloves that they're facing up against. Oh no, there's a Kablammer there too, so I could see the revolver going up with the toaster and actually being a little bit better than the Coolerang. Oh god, no, stop. And with that, it could be a lot of pressure and it could do a lot better job of just like pummeling down Bunny. But so far, Bunny is just capitalizing on this momentum and is really making Springman suffer.
Yeah, I think it helps a lot that she can knock down the revolvers more consistently instead of just trading against it. And Bunny's also doing a good job at catching Treebird's dashes right now. Something that she failed a lot during the first round.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be an explosion, but a good grab confirmed. Bunnychamp did have a little bit of time to work, but not enough to really make any true follow-ups. And now Bunny vulnerable to a KO, but the nade is gonna connect as Treebird dashes right into it, dropping the shield just a hair's too soon.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see the Coolerang returning.
No, he's gonna turn.
No?
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I do the same thing sometimes. Like I decide to change, and if not, I go back to Plan A.
Yeah, Plan A. If Plan A works the first time, there's no sense in not going back to it.
Yeah. Now the question is, I was just saying, who's gonna rush first? Ooh.
Oh, that's gonna be a heavy blow. Treebird taking some solid damage out of that and is gonna dip right below 50%. Now that Bunnychamp is starting to keep that tempo, while mix-ups like that are always good, switching over to the revolver save, now that the big disadvantage there is just the fact that sometimes that just means your opponent has more time to start warming up to you. And then by the time you bring your old set back, they have a lot better read on what they need to do, and they're going to be able to turn things around and take you out.
Yeah, it took the first round, but Bunnychamp realized exactly how Treebird moves and was able to punish every single dash after that.
Alright. Let's see, it looks like I think they're still having conversation there, so let's just go down and catch up.
Yes, Ray, this is a pretty fun game, honestly.
Arm's nice.
But, yeah, Arm's nice. But I can understand also why it didn't attract a lot of people in the beginning. In fact, I have a theory of why Nintendo decided right now to revive Arms. And I think it's because of Samurai Shodown. Because Samurai Shodown is the first slow-paced fighting game in a long while. Think about it, all other fighting games, fast, combo-centric, all that stuff, right? Samurai Shodown is literally a game where one move can win you a game. And it's mostly about staying patient and wait for the opportunity to strike. And with that, people saw that, oh, slow-paced fighting games actually have a place again. So, Arms is a bit more slow-paced than the regular fighting game, and probably Nintendo saw that too and was like, wow, people really are liking the more odd fighting game right now, again with Samurai Shodown and Soul Calibur, for example. Maybe we should try something with Arms.
Possibly. I think some of it could easily just be the fact too that it's an IP that went really well, but they were like, but we could do better with it. And they're like, well, we've got this whole thing going on where there's not much happening. Let's try to set something up so that there's more for people to do. I will make a note for anybody who is interested. There is a free trial for this game available right now on the Nintendo Switch. It goes until the 6th of April. So if you want to try this game out, just download it, start playing. You just need Nintendo Switch Online.
I think the other reason why they decided to revive ARMS is because of the virus. Because what's the main control scheme for ARMS? Motion, right? So let's promote the games that make you train your arms, and also let's update Ring Fit Adventure.
They did update Ring Fit as well, so...
Yeah, that's what I say. Like, yeah, this is the perfect moment to promote those type of games.
Heading into this match, Treebird currently taking some pretty heavy pressure. Actually had both of their arms disarmed as Bunny just pummeling into their shield.
Yeah. Interesting with the Boomerang. I think he wants to do a wind jabuki maybe.
It's also a good get off me option, or just to push Bunny around, as it just extends the time that Bunny Champ's in the air, slows down the match a little bit, gives Tree a little bit more time to plan out their course of action, and like you said, the wind confirms are really nice, getting some good damage out of it too. It's going to be a little more steady than the Cooler Rain, especially if they're worried about getting red during the freeze chain.
I can see Trevor is a little desperate, but he's not losing cool.
I think Bunny Champ's losing his cool a little bit here as he charged forth, tried to go for the double punch, and you don't double punch Springman. He'll just deflect and destroy you for it.
Yeah. I've been incredibly close for both.
Both just looking for that final chance, that final hit. Both so close to it. Oh, Treebird stuck on the spring and not going to be able to get the deflect out and will be knocked down.
Yes, right. ARMS is the only fighting game that generally practices adequate social distancing. I asked on Twitter, somebody needs to make a PSA with Springman saying, stay at arm's distance. It's perfect. Why Nintendo hasn't done that, I don't know.
Because staying at arm's distance is vastly more than 2 meters. That's like 5 or 6 meters.
It could still work, and it will be funny to see. Those made for a Bunny Champ, that's pretty good actually to cover a Springman.
Oh, he's not going to be able to line everything up fully to get as much damage. That is going to do some good work though.
Yeah, unfortunately the Hydra didn't capture enough for the Tornado to grab.
This is definitely the big thing about setting up like how Bunny Champ is right now is it's a good catcher for players who aren't aware of how to handle this matchup. People who aren't trained in perfect dashes, because there's just so many explosions, and if you don't know how to perfect dash back to evade or perfect dash forward to advance, then it just means that you're sitting there eating shield chip hits, and then that just weakens your shield, leaves you nice and open for a broken shield, and you just get so much damage out of that, and eventually you're out of answers.
Is Bunny a prophet because what you just say happened?
No, I was just calling what the strategy is. I've used double nade on Mechanica for a long time. I know how it works.
But it was still pretty funny how you were basically saying it, and it happened. That was like movie trope levels of.
That's how well I know this loadout, is that I was reading what Bunny Champ was doing, because me and Bunny Champ knew I knew what Bunny Champ was going for, and Bunny Champ knows their character in the matchup enough to know what they're going for. So they were able to get it to roll, and with that, we'll be moving on 2-0 against Treebird.
I just learned that apparently Mechanica mains have a hype mine.
No, I've just dealt with that loadout much longer than Bunny Champ has, so I just really understand what they were going for there.
It's okay. I'm pretty sure every single Mimi main has one part of their brain with an image of a ramen bowl, and nothing else.
Alright, so things are starting to whittle down enough. We've captured a couple of these, so right now, let's see. Ooh, Lockmaster was able to take a game off of Astro,
Really?
being one of the
Nice.
few players in the ARMS scene this season
Yeah.
to be able to take a game off Astro. This is not a common thing. So Lockmaster just showing up and making some cool work.
Yeah. Yeah. That's really something. I felt the same during QR when I faced Twin. I was like, oh no, I'm pretty sure this guy hasn't forgot anything. And I managed to take one game from him with Scully. But per game, he knew exactly what I was doing and kicked my ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Alright, so I'm thinking we're gonna
I
go
think-
for the N-Man match. Because those are two players that we haven't seen in the field yet. And that
Yeah.
just depends on the result of who wins between Mr. Pied Piper and Arkansas, which they are just diving into that next match. And they've been in it a few minutes now, so we're probably going to be fast approaching. So I'll
But
just
yeah,
get...
it's really cool to see new people deciding to enter the Scrap Star and try their luck with this and test their abilities. And you've seen this variety of matches again.
Yeah, we're getting so many different players of so many different colors and styles stepping in that we have not seen for quite some time.
Yeah, it's like we time travel back to early 2018 or even farther away, I don't know.
You can thank good old Ninty for the wonderful
Nintendo
gift
for
of
being-
way too much.
Yeah. For being weird and say, let's revive this game that's almost 3 years old. We don't know why, but we're gonna do it.
Happy birthday! You get activity again.
Yeah. No, but I'm really confident saying that by June they're gonna announce like ARMS Extendable Edition, and it's gonna be like a big update for the first game that's gonna add maybe a few more characters, stages, alternate costumes, and stuff like that. Kind of like Street Fighter V Champion Edition.
Oh, I wish that we were.
Also, ARMS third anniversary is June 16, a Tuesday. The exact same day Smash likes to throw the DLC, Tuesdays. So I'm pretty confident saying, yeah, the ARMS DLC for Smash right during the third anniversary. It's way too perfect of a coincidence.
Alright, let me find the group that I was just in. That I lost. Ah, here we go. So, alright, we got N-Man, and looks like we're gonna have Mr. Pied Piper facing off against them. Which, this is good. This is gonna be one of them cat and mouse matches, as Pied Piper will be likely going in with Ninjara, a character that's really good at mobility.
Yeah.
And then N-Man, much like me, is very much a chaser. Will likely look to just try to pressure and suffocate N-Man or Piper as much as possible. We'll have to see how things really roll out.
Yeah. Yeah, N-Man plays Min Min, right? I think.
N-Man is Min Min, Piper will be Ninjara. So,
Yeah.
in terms of Dragon Arm basis, Piper's going to be a little bit faster, and will have the shield teleports and such. But beyond that, if N-Man gets the Dragon Arm, then it's just going to be a very advantaged game for them. So we have clear-cut rules on no Dragon Arm, Piper is very clearly advantaged. Dragon Arm, N-Man's very clearly advantaged.
Yeah. And it's very funny that you mentioned how N-Man is a chaser and Piper is a evader. That's exactly the opposite of what I put on my boxing style chart. Because I personally think that Ninjara is better at being an aggressive ninja play. Like, he enters, he hits, and then he leaves. And Min Min benefits a little more from being more evasive.
Yeah, but the reason why, or one of the reasons why Piper especially, because he just really capitalizes on those short hops, short dashes, and his shield teleports. So he's really leaning hard into those. And we're seeing some of that right now as he is just smothering N-Man, making sure that there is no chance to get that Dragon Arm up and ready.
Right now, Piper is following my chart. He's basically keeping the pressure on, not giving a minute to rest for Min Min. And that's basically Swarmer style beating outboxing style. I don't think... I mean, Chakram is good to grab... to stop a Ninjara, but personally would have...
Chakram is very good at Ninjara, against Ninjara. If you get the Dragon Arm charged up, it can catch Ninjara on shield, and it will punish them in cases. The rush is basically unavoidable. Double Glove is a good pick, but if Piper's just keeping up a steady pace, keeping up his tempo, he can pretty much have a very easy time dodging everything that N-Man is throwing out.
Yeah. Yeah, I also think that N-Man is getting a little desperate because I saw an opportunity for Dragon Arm there when they were at a distance, and he didn't took it. He waited for the rush knockdown. I
wouldn't blame him though, considering how quick he's been taken out by Piper. He's probably feeling a lot of stress right now.
No, yeah, I know. I just wanted to point out exactly that. Because how, depending on how the match is going, how a person actually thinks. Yeah, I think if I were N-Man in this case, I probably would have tried use Ram personally. Not only to get in the air, but also to knock him down and giving me enough time to actually go back and setting up for another Dragon Arm if necessary.
Ram could be really good. That said, Chakram is consistently larger than the Ram, and Ninjara's in the air often enough that if you hit them with the Chakram anyways, you're gonna get the knockdown. If they're grounded, more often than not, you can follow up with another thing to get the knockdown, or you can just go for the grab in a lot of cases, and grab leads into Dragon Arm.
Yeah.
It's just like, N-Man needs a stage where he can breathe enough to be able to start. Once he has enough space to breathe and start, that's when he's going to start winning. And we do have a very excellent pick for that, as we are going to be heading to DNA Lab.
Yeah, that's a very good stage for Min Min, in my opinion, because it allows especially if you're an outboxer like me, for example, it allows enough breathing time to plan the next movement. However, Piper maybe will try to destroy all the tubes and then go for pressure, which could also be devastating.
It looks like N-Man's actually going to just dive straight into the fray, looking to try to chase down. Determined to find a guaranteed knockdown on Piper before. Oh, there it is!
There he is.
He was fishing for that, and now he's got it.
Yes. Yeah, now he has his rhythm back.
Yeah, this is going to help him significantly. This is going to be much closer, if not heavily swinged into N-Man's favor, because, like I was saying before, if Ninjara can keep Min Min away from that Dragon Arm, Ninjara's just better. But as soon as Min Min gets that Dragon Arm, Min Min is significantly better, especially when they have something like the Chakram ready. Oh, that disarm! But we're gonna get the knockdown. That means that N-Man, no Dragon Arm, but at least not gonna get KO'd out of that. Out comes the rush, and another cancel! Excellently timed for N-Man. These two just sniping each other out of this.
Yeah.
N-Man quickly knocked into critical.
This match also proves one thing I said in my when I posted my chart on Twitter. This is all player dependent. Like, yes, when you design fighting game characters, you have archetypes like the Zoner, the Grappler, the Outboxer, the
Just use the rush, just use the rush.
But that's what the character is. But the player is also a huge factor of what the character is. For example, we just saw N-Man going with a very aggressive Min Min.
If he just used the rush, he would have had that round. That said, now things are a little bit even, and this is going to be a very comfortable position for N-Man to be able to get the Dragon Arm ready.
Nice. Yeah. DNA put players in the distance that almost perfect enough for Dragon Arm.
We're gonna get a 360 no scope on that rush. A heavy amount of damage.
Pretty solid. Yeah, Ram's rushes are, in my opinion, some of the best because of how fast that per hit is.
And trying to find a chance, finally gets that knockdown and another... Nope, no Dragon Arm yet. Endman is just feeling so much tension from Piper, he just cannot find that chance.
That happened to me, that I think I have enough charge, but then I realized it wasn't enough and I failed. Oh. Ooh.
Piper is running with this right now. Out comes the rush, that's gonna be a safe block, and gives Endman his rush.
Whoa. I almost expected a shield break there.
We're not gonna see any shield break yet. Out comes the rush, and he gets the Dragon knockdown. We are gonna see a Dragon Arm charge up at least out of that, which is, I mean, not the greatest thing, but for Min Min, it is still very rewarding, and one of the best things you could get out of that.
Yeah, I wouldn't stay that close to Ninjara, especially because I personally think that the Manders are extremely good at any distance, easily. Like, I never fight a Mander that is... In fact, I personally think the Mander is actually worse at long range, sometimes.
Mander,
I've seen a lot.
Mander, I'd honestly say it works a lot better at long range. It kind of works well in both ranges.
I've seen a lot of people sometimes failing Mander shots, especially during rush. Like, many times I've been able to just dodge away.
And with that, we are going to have Piper advancing. Looks like Adam was able to take Gilly down 2-0, and Astro able to take J-Ro down 2-0, so looks like we're just waiting on Bunny Champ versus Jico. And the other side we can just dive straight into.
Yeah, so I can see we're gonna have Astro versus either Bunny or Jico. And we have Adam versus Piper.
Yes. No, Piper, come back. I was giving Astro because I know Astro is complete. We'll just start without any acknowledgement or thought. If I do not give him a heads up that now we're in the semifinals, we will be streaming things. So let's get Piper back in here. We got Adam in here now, and we are going to be diving straight in. Well, we won't be diving straight in, but we're going to be moving quickly into this. We do, of course, reminder for anybody who might be cheering on for players such as Endman, such as Gillybo, Dart Remix, Racha, Sophia, so on and so forth. These players still have another shot. This is a double elimination, which means that if you lose, you get knocked into the lower bracket, and then you continue on with your fight there.
Don't be sorry, Endman. You did pretty well, actually.
That was exciting. That was really fun. I personally enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just that Piper and his Ninjara are really scary.
A big thing with a lot of, especially for a lot of players, and just because of the size of our returning players, like, there's a lot of matchups that these individuals just might not be used to, and just waltzing right into these blindfolded, especially since you're not running into them in ranked maybe as much, you haven't had as many chances to spar. It's just like you walk into this stuff, and it's like that meme where the guy opens the door, walks in with the box, and he just sees everybody panicking and on fire, and he's like, I don't know what's going on, I just came in here. That's what most of these matches are going to be for a lot of people, as they have to start learning these matchups again. Like, not everybody is me, and they look at the opponent show up with their arms and be like, I remember everything that's going on here. These are their arms, this is their strategy, this is how the thing's gonna go. Most people are gonna be like, okay, so Piper, let's see what happened. Oh god, he keeps poking me. I need chance for a Dragon Arm.
Yeah. Also, Ray, the Spectre more in arms is really good.
Yeah, Bite and Bark is brilliant example of an I don't know what I'm doing here. Because
Spartan Ring, take it away.
he's kissed. But not for these two.
Nah.
These two are very comfortable in this ring.
Oh, we're having a shield.
Adam, we're going to be trying out the Guardian once more. It's a very rare item to see on the field. Adam, one of the few who actually utilize and has experience with it. We'll have to see if they're going to be able to utilize that experience on the field.
Yeah, and I think it's a really good choice because the Guardian can help stop the Tri-Blast, and he can help corner Ninjara.
It can, but Ninjara's also really good at just not being cornered.
Whoa! Whoa!
A nice punish. Piper just, again, tunneling a little too hard on that rush. Adam just safe and out of the way. Going to be able to slip out unharmed and gets a good punish too. Starting to find a little bit more room. Starting to chase in Piper here. Just looking for a good confirm to go for the rush. But Piper just, again, continuing to do what Ninjaras do well and just staying a very active and difficult target. Going out a lot of pokes, a lot of charge jabs here and there, and just making sure that they have as much time and room to get that rush readied up, and then potentially be able to get a good bait and punish. Out comes the rush, but Adam's going to be the one to make their connection.
That was a good bait and punish, actually.
Actually, I think it's really hard to do, but I think Adam had a really good restand combo that they would have maybe got more damage with the grab. Like, it stopped at 200 damage, and then the Coolerang did another 60. If they stopped at the Guardian and just let that drop, they might have had more damage, but they went and threw in the second Coolerang. Piper going to be able to go in with the punish there, and with the last second is going to be able to safely knock Adam into Magic Pixel and takes the first round. Also, just a note for anybody, let me know about audio if my side is too loud, if Tom is a little too quiet, if the game audio is impossibly quiet. Just let me know about things. I'm still fixing things up after a move, so...
No! What?
Whoa!
Whoa!
Good punish. I'm gonna be able to safely get out of that.
I didn't say, but I knew Iron Break was gonna go double Chilla. It helps in the same way as against Coil. It just stops the Yaren strike.
Piper ready with the rush, looking for a way in. Gonna get a nice deflect with that, but the Chilla just safe enough that Adam is gonna be able to get away unharmed.
Adam with a very slight advantage right now in health and has a full rush, so...
Out comes the rush, and Piper too close, he cannot dodge.
Adam was smart enough that he moved forward and cornered Piper right there.
Slapamander doing what it does best and giving some quick, hot, spicy slaps, bringing Adam just above 25% health, and now under. Piper does have a shield breaker. It's not going to be the KO if he goes for that, but that's going to be some good damage. He's going to just kind of throw out a blind one, though, off of that deflect. Adam again baiting out another rush, and is just currently on a rampage against Piper, just chasing him and scaring him, being like, you can't deal with this right here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Adam is either looking for a punish or just timing out, because rush there would have been a waste. It
would have been a significant waste. And we are going to see Adam holding on to it. This is going to be a very strong advantage for Adam to just dive straight in. Piper switching that Tri-Blast away for the buff. That means that Actrosaur is probably going to be a little bit steadier, a little more effective at slowing things down and getting good punishes.
Nice catch there.
As that explosion is no longer prevalent. But it also means Piper's going to have an easier time boxing out his Chillas. Might stand a bit more of a chance. So far, though, it's not seeming that way, as once more, Adam just utilizing that Actress Aura, getting some good chains and damage. Out comes the rush. Oh, but Adam gonna dash right into that Mander, and this time gonna take the damage.
That was a good trap by Piper. The Bob just straight forward, and because of the limited space, Adam was forced into the Mander.
My favorite thing about ARMS is that one of the first competitive loadouts or setups that players ever realized was genuinely good was Squintel with double Chilla. and 3 years
Yeah.
later, it is still a very competitively viable loadout and will traumatize many people. So some of the reason as to why that works out especially so well for Twintelle compared to other characters, you notice that Twintelle has that actress aura. So, and she has a really fast grab to boot, so it's really easy for Twintelle to bait things out. Once they get the freeze confirmed, they just get close, force the opponent to throw out a grab or a punch, and things just slow down enough that they get to bring out whatever they want. That being one of the few cases where it does not work out that way.
Look at
Nice punish and excellent read. That's gonna let Adam take the first set point and now holds advantage.
Oh. Yeah. That being said, I don't expect Chila to be part of the Smash DLC moveset. I
want free. I would love freeze chains in Smash. Imagine Twintelle just doing it. Imagine it would be like Prairie, but worse and better because you could respond, but then they could just continue chaining you down, and you wouldn't get knocked back until the grab happens. So they just chain you to like 150% grab, forward throw, you're dead.
That's the thing. I said Chila, but I never said anything about Coolerang. I actually expect side B to be Coolerang or Boomerang.
I would love for Coolerang. I would love.
It will be Coolerang, and at high percentages, it will freeze you. It will be the perfect edge guarding tool.
Oh god! Oh yeah, there is an ice effect in Smash already.
Yeah.
That one would be an immediate kill. That wouldn't be as hyped though. I want to watch Ice Chains.
Now, I personally think that the moves is gonna be neutral B is Toaster, side B is Coolerang, recovery is gonna be a Parasol, and down B is gonna be Clapback.
That could be good. Alright, heading into our next match.
Imagine putting a reflector and then you can move freely behind the reflector. That would be incredibly broken in my opinion.
We could see. We'll see. We'll have to see what comes out of it all. Heading into this next match though, Hyper having the Tri-Blast Commander, bringing that back out, and Adam going over to the Guardian again, especially since it's much easier to corner your opponent down. It's working out a lot better.
Yeah, these lords are really good here in Via. Because of the limited space, they can really...
Oh no! That's the KO too!
Yeah, exactly because of that you can... it's really easy for Guardian to chase down opponents in Via. Because of how narrow it is.
Yeah, there is so little room to move freely in. While Shrine Rain is still pretty close range.
And it's funny because I think this is not like a really good stage for these characters in particular.
So it's just a good counter and adjustment to be able to line things up that much better. It kind of picks up a lot of issues that Twintelle and might have here. I also said Ninjara generally can struggle a lot here because they also need that movement in space. And the Guardian's just a really good answer to stop all of that.
Yeah, I think that with Twintelle, that Guardian is like, what, a third of the stage that they are denied?
I wouldn't say a third, but it's definitely taking up a heavy amount of space. Probably closer to a quarter.
Maybe. I know that if Cobra or Master Mommy use the shield here, it almost half the stage they take.
Oh yeah. And it also depends on the size of the character, because right now Ninjara is about a quarter of the size, and Twintelle's Guardian is also a quarter of the size, so it's pretty much a 1-for-1, where there's still a lot of space, but that's 50% of the field. It's really easy to run out of range there. Excellent blast rush confirmed. A blast
You're talking about that in Casual Arms actually. Somebody asked how good the shields were, and we were all told them every arm can be good, but and even against the Corp arms, the shield can be good to guard. Like for example, Minbit without Dragon Arm has problems facing Master Mommy with Guardian.
Alright, heading into this next round, whoever takes this will be gaining the next point. I believe we are currently 1-0 for Adam Brain, which means if Adam wins this, we will be seeing Adam advance to the winter finals. Hyper looking to try to change that tune though with an excellent rush opening.
Oh yeah, that's another thing that can give the if Guardian of Gap gets to the smash, they can probably give him a bit of armor to stop final smashes. In the same way you can stop part of a rush with it.
Oh, nice 315 rush. That's gonna bring Adam Brain back onto the map. This health lead is now gone, and Hyper having to try to bring things back while locked into a corner with his Guardian just constantly trying to chase them down.
The way Piper. Nice job, Piper there. As soon as Twintel got knocked down, he moved out of the way, out of the corner immediately.
Adam Brain is a longtime player of ARMS, has been with the community for a very long while, only within the last year actually starting to interact more with the online scene. You used to see them a lot in Ranked. I believe they still participate in Ranked a little more often than a lot of the players. But definitely has been growing more and more the deeper into the competitive scene they have reached. And we are seeing some of that as they're going to be able to lead into that KO.
And that is why he's called Adam Brain, because that was a pretty big brain play right there.
That was an Adam-sized brain play right there. Only Adam could have a brain that big. And with that, we'll be advancing 2-0 against Mr. Pied Piper, looking to face off against the champion of either Astro or Chico, which we will be moving over to right now.
Yeah, no. The most toxic thing, I think the ARMS character in this match is gonna imagine a long range forward tilt that you can curve for edge guarding.
Oh, there's a lot. Like, we could be talking like theory crafting about Smash all day. I'd rather focus on the matches right now because like that's a fun conversation, but it just goes so far-winded.
Yeah. So I don't remember, what does Chico play?
Chico is a very excellent Lollapop player. One of the 500 Lollapop players in North America.
and supposedly America's afraid of clowns.
Apparently that's the case. Apparently, but
they got over it. Apparently,
it seems that is not the case anymore. Considering Lollapop, for good reason, is one of the most popular characters in the North American scene.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she gets into Smash because, Lola is super popular. Even when she first came out, I remember a lot of people were interested in Lola.
It took a while for people to start feeling her out. Generally, it was only like notable players like Twin50 who were able to really figure her out and demonstrate her talent. But after last year's Smash and Splash, I believe it was, or the one before that, the one where we saw Chateau and Linkable and a bunch of other people pick up Lollapop for defaults and just demonstrate her amazing movement, it's starting to bring a resurgence of her just across the board. And we gotta see. Lollapop continues to become more and more prominent as more people continue to pick up this game, continue to look into secondaries and primaries.
Yeah, and I think it also helped that Lola is a legit character in this game. It's not like, it's the clown, so she's probably the joke character or something like that.
Yeah, no, Lola is very genuinely good. Very well balanced, and an excellently created character with like all the others, just a lot of love put into her.
Yeah. Astro going with a double nade pressure while Chico trying to catch Coil with Triblast and Bird Check. not a bad idea for both players, in my opinion.
This is definitely a good loadout. It's going to have a couple of holes in it that Astro is looking to capitalize on. But if Jico can line these shots up, well, that bird chuck, especially since Jico will be jumping a lot, will have some really nice angles and great ability to approach. And then that Tri-Blast, charged or uncharged, will just have a lot of great pressure opportunities that can give Astro a very hard time if he's not careful.
But also Jico needs to be careful because he's basically fighting 3 medium-sized arms.
3 nades.
3 nades against his Berchik and his Tri-Blast.
And if you're not well prepared for it, that's gonna be what happens in a lot of these exchanges where you will just get bombarded and blasted down.
And Astro knows he can do that and also build a really fast rush.
Oh, almost got the shield break. Astro desperately fighting back, trying not to get into the shield, having that disarm, and is going to be able to safely recover. Jico starting to lose a lot of ground here. Does get the knockdown, but Astro is now ready with the rush. Is going to go in for the punish and successfully connects.
270 damage. Yeah, nice punish right there.
Jico quickly knocked into 25% health. Hey, fun fact, these two health bars combined will equal 1 full health bar.
Yeah, but the main problem I think is the Berchik is not connecting at all.
It's doing a couple of good things, but it's struggling to line up those shots. It's struggling to kind of keep up with Astro in a lot of cases. And it's just, Astro's just running free. But then again, that's what Astro does.
Yeah.
Alright, Astro setting himself up with a 1-point advantage.
Another thing that really benefits Astro while using a double or basically triple nade is how much pressure he can put on a shield by all the hits and explosion at the same time.
Let's see. Because next up we've got the winners finals, and I'm not sure if I want to do that one next. I'll probably do that one next just to keep the consistency, and then I'm going to start grabbing some of the lower brackets and get us ready for that. I'm guessing Gilly and Sophia are already amidst their battle, so I'm not going to worry about that one. That one could have been really exciting.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if Jico's gonna change loadouts at the very least. Maybe something that that can catch cold better. No, we're staying basically the same. But I wonder if the roster will help a lot or not.
I could see the stage working out a little bit. I'd actually say Spartan would probably be better. That said, this also means that while I usually look at Coil and be like, it's better to be closer to her, Jico's usually the playstyle and approach and loadout that having a lot of range, a lot of space could probably give him even more room to work with, and this could definitely work out in his favor, as it's going to give him better chances to evade these rushes and avoid taking substantial damage.
Yeah, right now Jico is managing to dodge most of the attacks pretty well. He has Rush right now. He has Astro. He has Astro in the hot pocket. Nice.
Yeah, no, this is actually working out pretty well. Jico tied up right now with Astro, just looking for a good chance to throw out the rush. Astro trying to bait it out right now, just kind of playing cautiously, trying to play safe.
Yeah. And there we go.
Rush. That's going to be a safe dodge. Not even going to take much shield damage off of that. Now Astro
nice
looking
jump
for
over the grab right there.
Astro now looking for a chance to close in enough to be able to get a rush of his own and get that punish, get that damage, and just secure that health lead that he's looking for.
Jico trying to poke with the Tri-Blast. Looking for the opening. No.
Oh, this is a little too close. Astro probably seeing an opportunity for rush. If he wants to keep that lead, I'm guessing at this point he's confident that he has the round, so he just wants to hold on to that.
Yeah. Yeah. He was very confident that, especially in the last second, he was nothing to do right there.
heading into this, Astro immediately gonna start off with a blind rush, trying to just blast down Chico, but Chico gonna be able to just fade it out, just not diving into anything too reckless.
Oh! Nah, I knew it. I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, the Nades are so good at just stealing away rushes, especially when you're super dashing and bouncing around every which way.
Oh, nice, eh? Good catch by Jigo right there. But he needs to be careful because right now, Koi has run! Ah! No. Yeah, gotta say, the mobility of these two players is really good right now. They're both dodging the exact attack they need to dodge, and it's been a very slow match because they were not a boring match, in my opinion. Yeah, I think Astro has a lead right now.
Astro does have a lead. He's got about 2%.
Yeah.
He's got like a 2% health lead right now.
Yeah.
And Chico can take this round with the chip damage off of this. Astro trying to bring it back with that grab, but Chico gonna be able to steal it away with a cheeky little
desperation grab, I think.
That was a desperation grab, and Chico more than happy to punish it out. Astro gonna be starting this round with rush and health lead already set and raring to go.
Yeah, Astro's going full mode right now. Whoa, nice grab.
Just recognizing what Astro was looking for and just choosing to go in for a quick punish and a safe block. You can really see in this match why Lollipop is such a solid character in this game.
Yeah.
If you do not, she has a lot of weaknesses. There's a lot of things that you can do to just hard counter this character. But if you do not have those things prepared, Lollipop has a lot of freedom and very good options to be able to work around a lot of attacks and approaches that some characters just can't do. There's a lot of characters in this game that cannot do anything that Lollipop can.
Yeah.
Out comes the rush. That's not going to do any severe damage, and Astro recognizing that there was a shield breaker potentially coming, dashes out of the way, and he's going to be able to connect his.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting the shield break there, but it pushed Astro way too far.
Astro just barraging Chico down right now, trying to bring things out. Fade something, and he's going to be able to confirm the KO, and that will be a 2-0 win. Astro will be advancing to the winter finals.
Yeah, but still, Chico really showed why Lola is a pretty popular pick.
Yeah, let's move over to the winter finals match. We'll just cover that one quickly, and then we'll start looking into the lower bracket, especially since now I'm actually paying attention to that stuff. It'll be a lot easier for me to catch the next big thing.
Let's see if Aram can do a Aram-sized brain play to stop Astro.
Twintelle is definitely one of the characters that is capable of doing that. Actually, well, arguably every character is capable of doing it. But Adam Brain, I know Adam has it in him. He just needs to figure it out. And you know Astro does not want to give him that chance. So he'll be trying to close things out as quick as possible. Adam will be fighting tooth and nail to try to get that chance.
I think Aram is gonna go double chill at Twintel, mostly to stop Astro's mobility as fast as possible.
Once Adam starts getting ice chains, it can be really terrifying for a Twintelle to be able to try to fight back against this. Let's just get that secured. And just updating people on the lower bracket, well, we are getting things set up. Currently, Bunny Champ is facing off against Wolfie Marie to see who will be facing off against Dart Remix, who, after that very unfortunate first bout, has just been on a tirade, or on a conquest, taking down player after player.
Yeah.
Landfrog, J-Ro, both 2-0'd, and now is currently chilling pretty high in brackets, awaiting his next foe. Out of a lot of players in this game, in most cases, you usually don't get too rusty. Dart is one of the few exceptions, but that's because he has a very refined and specific playstyle. And when he loses that, he kind of has to warm up to it. I think he's had that time. I want to see that match. I might be interested in seeing that match. We'll see if there's going to be that opportunity, though. We are going to be heading into this next one, though, with Adam facing off against Astro Ninja.
Yeah, and as we said, it's double Chilla for Winter, but right now it's not helping Adam that much. Mostly because he can't do anything from Actress Aura against the name.
He can respond with a perfect shield on the last one, but it's about figuring out when you can actually perfect shield, and it's all about finding when you can respond, when you can dash in, and when you can't. And that's what Astro's trying to just keep a mix up here. Is just a lot of what we saw before in one of the Bunny Champs matches. Or just so many explosions that you just start wearing down that shield and just making it harder and harder to be able to respawn out. Adam's struggling to keep up with Astro right now. Does have a weakened shield. Astro's just healing up now.
They both had a weakened shield.
If he throws it out, that's pretty much a confirmed loss for Adam, as that shield was too weak, but he's going to be able to start recovering. Now, Astro just trying to continue on with this barrage, making sure that he's just playing safe, not getting too invested in anything, so that Adam can't turn this around in the last 20 seconds. There are a few setups that can. Double Chilla Twin Tail is definitely one of the opportunities to be able to close this out. You know Astro's going to throw out the rush. He's holding on to it! 10 seconds left on the clock. I think he's just recognizing that if he shields, then it's just going to take too long.
Ooh, I was honestly expecting Adam to save that rush for the second round.
As expected.
Adam was really wanting that round, unfortunately for him. Astro was confident enough that he had it, that he's just gonna slide right out of the way and take that first point.
Whoa, suddenly the game went to round 2 and whoa.
So to explain how that happens, that's not necessarily like that's the game trying to catch up to the fact that like they both started immediately, and we had to watch the animations and everything catch up. So it just means that we don't get to actually see the charge.
Yeah, that's something I think is how ARMS work. For example, you are in a Smash lobby, the game trying to keep everybody on the same time, but ARMS actually gives priority to the player, so there's no lag problem.
Well, there's still lag problems, but it's not because of that.
Yeah.
Oh, a nice attempt, but that final nade explosion catching Adam off guard.
Oh, poor Adam. I saw what he wanted to do with the cooler. He wanted to trap coil, but it's just so difficult to trap coil sometimes.
You have to be on top of it to be able to catch coil and like set her up into any kind of confirm.
Landfrog said on Twitch, if there's a balance update, it be Coil's suit can seem to stand up to the power of Rush. Coil's movement slows down during Rush.
I honestly am happy with how this game is, and I would be fine with them not doing any balance changes, just like with the patch being like, alright, these things are, like, Party Crash is just a thing you have control over. Like, just small changes to make this game just more pleasurable for long-term experience and entertainment. But I would not be surprised to see some balance changes come in. If anything's going to get nerfed, it's probably going to be Dr. Coil. Explosions will probably take a light drop in how they work just to make it a little more dealable for a lot of players.
I need to mention also that ARMS has the best patch notes ever, in my opinion.
There's
Because they-
lore in the patch notes.
Exactly, there's lore in the patch notes. I love that.
Out comes
Like,
the rush, and Adam gonna dash right into that.
Yeah. Like Master Mommy did some training. His arm is bigger now. Or Bark took obedience classes. He now responds faster. I love that.
It's just cute little
Yeah.
jokes and nods.
And it really showed that the devs care about this game a lot. Oh, nice there. Standing still, and the next went just to the side. A lot of people don't understand that sometimes standing still is a really good strategy.
It's one of the best positions to be because everybody's so used, kind of like in shooters, everybody's so used to the idea of everybody else moving that
Oh, nice.
it's like sometimes standing still, like just moving a
Yeah.
bit and then standing still, they'll just continue to assume you're moving and they'll just swing far off to the side and you just get perfect aim on them.
Stop me.
Yeah.
Try to stop me.
Yeah, standing still and walking. Walking is the other thing a lot of people underestimate.
Engage.
Looks like Adam Brain gonna go back to the double chillers,
Those killers.
trying to
Yeah.
find an answer to this Dr. Coil and just coming
I
up
keep-
short time and time again. I feel like this is the best loadout, and it just comes down to experience, practice, and just making sure you're making the right calls.
Yeah. Oh, nice dodge there. Oh, I understand what the player did, but it still was weird to watch.
Oh yeah. Oh, we're getting the ice chain going, and that is gonna be 380 damage taken off of Astro. Another freeze,
Really good.
and out comes the rush. Not gonna catch because of the explosion from the nade yet again.
What if you wanted to rush, but God said, hey.
Astro just trying to find some kind of chance to get more damage, but you can see Adam is fully recognizing the scenario, and he has chosen to utilize top tactics. He is going hard.
As fast as possible.
He's going straight into the timeout range, and honestly, I do not blame him. This is a solid tactic. It can be really frustrating to play against too. He's charging up rush, has that ready for the next round, and with the 30% health lead, nothing Astro can do. You see, he's just gonna surrender there. He's accepted
Yeah.
defeat.
Yeah, I guess I think that. Oh, yeah, but even with that.
That grab's still not enough. He's gonna get the couple of grabs, try to be saucy,
Yeah,
but that's gonna be it.
Well, possible.
yeah. And contrary to popular belief, time-ups are not really lame. They're a legit strategy.
The only lame thing is Salt. Salt is
Yeah.
very lame. But heading into this next one, Adam now on even footing with Astro, has that rush
Yeah.
ready, just needs to get, if Astro, or if, nice, bait, utilizing the actress aura, Astro forgetting that when Twintel lands, she actually slows down time just for a brief moment.
No. Oh, wow.
And you can see Astro actually playing a lot more aggressively right now. Kind of trained,
Yeah.
Adam trained Astro to play a lot more, pushing a lot more faster, trying to desperately get a little more damage and secure a lead because of that last round and just how confidently Adam was allowed to time things out. And right now, Adam is holding that light lead again, slowly going to try to build up
Yeah.
rush and just, again, take all the time he needs. A nice dodge,
Yeah.
a solid block. That's going to be some chip damage, but that's also going to be some rush charge up. Now Adam just looking
Yeah.
for a good confirm to throw it out.
Arm's benching is amazing right now. He's not letting anything get into his head.
He's just outwitting Astro time and time again. Astro
Yeah.
does have that rush ready. He's going to finally get that nade to connect. Now Adam has to be on the offensive, has to start chasing. We've got 20 seconds left on the clock, and any hit will confirm, cement this. Astro now has that lead, and Adam very unlikely to be able to bring this back. This is all but lost.
Even with a full rush connecting, I don't think so. Yeah, he will need like 3 grabs maybe.
And that one extra nade just deepening that distance a little bit further. Adam's so close to being able to claim that point.
What a battle!
Imagine if we had like a 3-set win or a match win from Adam, and all of them were just like to the clock, because Adam just got 1 or 2 hits, and just, that was it. That was all the damage we got in the match.
Yeah. Adam played an amazing defense right there. Distance, when to shield, when to parry, when to stop a nade. Just perfect in my opinion.
That was actually, contrary to how a lot of people feel, that was actually some very exceptional play. That was...
Yeah.
What he really needs right now is that patience, that just determination and keeping his calm. The more he's able to do that, the better chances he has at being able to take this down. I feel like a Chakra would might help a little bit, but Double Chilla definitely is a good setup. Quick update on the lower side of brackets. Buddy Champ able to take Wolfie Marie down 2-0 and will be facing off against Dart Remix. We are still awaiting the results of Endman vs. Sriracha. Whoever takes that will be moving on to face off Gillibo, who will be our next stream match.
And right now, Astro taking advantage of the high ground in the scrapyard and just pummeling Adam with everything.
Adam just cannot keep up with this, just too low onto the ground, cannot find good angles to be able to get these shots, and Astro just running rampant with it, looking for a chance to get in to punish.
And not only the high ground, but also Koi's levitation. That's even a higher ground that Adam needs to go to.
The ground is very high right now, and we are going to get another rush cancelled out by that self-destruct from the nade. And Adam now in critical with very little options, very little time to work with. And this is gone. This one is gone.
Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say, the ground was so high it became a roof.
It do be that way sometimes.
Yeah. Oh!
A nice catch there with Astro, just quickly diving in, getting that damage, and the big thing, especially in this matchup, is just asserting that control. Once Astro has the lead, that means that Adam has to be on the aggression, and it's just so much more difficult for Adam to play when on the chase. It's that defensive patience setup. That freeze, though, that's going to lead into some more damage, and Astro, if he gets punished once, he's just giving up, and he's just holding shield. And Adam is just capitalizing on that as he's just going for those grabs. 50 seconds left on the clock. This is an Adam round right now. This seems very unlikely for Astro to bring this back, and Adam recognizing that is just holding up the shield. One more freeze. And we're just gonna go for the KO here. Adam does not want to give Astro the chance to turn things around.
Yeah, Wolfie Marie is on Twitch that he's not upset with losing. And Fred, I couldn't see your match, but if you did that part, you're definitely doing the right thing.
You're very good, Wolfie Marie, and also Endman, you're also very good. Sometimes things don't work out. You did good job. Do not feel bad. Long distance hugs and comforts and applause. Good job.
This is the reason why I love this game, because everybody has a good chance, in my opinion.
Out comes the rush. And Astro going to be able to connect 270 damage, asserts that health lead. Don't be afraid, if you're feeling bummed out, if you're feeling stressed, don't be afraid to go take a step, chill out, give yourself a little room to take care of yourself. Mental health is always important.
Yeah, right now.
Astro holding such a strong lead currently, and he's gonna get caught by a bit of that rush, but ends up recovering, finding his way out, sees a moment for the rush, and we're gonna get that closing KO. Astro will be the grand finalist on advantage side. Adam will have to fight at least once more to take that shot at being able to make it to grand finals.
That was some really good matches right there. Both of them knew exactly what the opponent was doing and how to counteract it. So we're having a Giddy right now, right?
Yes, we are going to be moving on to Wall versus Sriracha. So if you haven't had enough of the Team Polaris team kills,
Yeah, more team exercises.
More team-asides. We got more of them, as this is going to be another clearing out, and that means that we will only have Bunny Champ and one of these two sticking in the bracket depending on how Dart vs Bunny Champ goes. I'm tired. I'm always tired. Life is tiring right now.
And you've been doing a lot for this scene in the last few days. You really deserve a rest.
On the note of doing a lot, do not forget that this is the final event for the NA Online Season 3. We are currently fundraising money to support for the prize pool for our players who will be making it to the Invitational. Top players will be walking away with some money, compliments of the community. If you have any spare funds that you would like to toss towards any of these players, please make a donation to the Matcherino. Anything helps, especially since we couldn't get any of our sponsors to help during these trying times. We currently have a $40 prize pool, and it could go up. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Just waiting on Gilly and Sriracha, where I don't know where they are. Why are they not respond? Please don't. I told Gilly to wait. Please don't tell me that Gilly started. Hello, PSF. Thank you. I saw you sent me the friend request. I will not be accepting it right now. We are not. Okay. Looks like they are here. Let me just
a random thing I just realized. I have enough scrap box on your Twitch channel to make you play 4 different games.
Oh gods! They did start.
Oh no.
Okay, let's see. Hold up, let me see what's going on. I see what happened. You think you're sly. Gilly got first round, and you both had rush. Alright, well...
We're gonna have a dramatic reenactment of the events.
No, they're just gonna grind rush, and Gilly's gonna win. And we'll just roll with that.
I want another dramatic reenactment. I can play Gilly's party if necessary.
Unfortunately, this ARMS tournament is closed out. You're welcome to join next time I organize one of these. But this one specifically, you cannot enter, you cannot compete in this one, as we've already closed the doors. People are already competing in the midst of combat. Let me get...
Here comes the Popper Lola.
And we got this, and let's see, where are we in the bracket?
And of course, it wouldn't be Gilly without the almighty homie.
Yes. So this is floor round 5, and that's quarter semi. Okay.
That's another thing I really like about this game, Hope. The game has developed to a point when you see a player, you're like, oh yeah, I know this player. He uses this thing. Like when I see Gilly, I know it's Popper Homie Lola, for example.
Yeah, a lot of players in this scene find their trademark loadouts. They find what they feel is iconic, what fits them, and then they just stick with it. There is a lot of mixing. There's a lot of melting pot. You'll see a lot of Mechanicas use certain loadouts that are very similar to stuff I've used. But you'll also see a lot of experimentation beyond and unique setups.
Yeah. Like I know, for example, in the casual arms server, people know me because I'm the guy that goes crazy with Scully sometimes.
Yeah.
And now we go to what exactly the match is supposed to be. Double bomb. That's really interesting.
I could see this working out very well. Double Bub being a very solid tool to just like safely blocks down these homies. It's a really good big body. That means it's going to be a lot easier to punch down the poppers. So it just means that Racha has a much easier time fighting back against Gilly's arms.
And they're huge, so it also helps a lot.
That also said, if you're not careful enough, you can still blow up, and Gilly can still take points and just destroy half of your health off of any blind confirm, just like the one we saw there.
Yeah, I wanted to say that Gilly was looking for the opening or for a win confirm for the rush. Ooh, nice catch right there.
G-code. Or Racha, just low enough, is gonna get knocked out one more time. Gilly gonna be able to claim that point. And now we're moving on to the counter pick stage.
And this is also time to remind everybody that Kid Cobra is hot.
Kid Cobra is hot.
But yeah, I think the best way to catch Lola, personally, I think would be having something that has enough homing, but you can also control enough to catch the mobility, because Gil is really good at using the air mobility of Lola.
Lollipop, well, both of these characters have really good air movement. Kid Cobra definitely a little bit better, but Lollipop kind of balances that out by having excellent grounded movement.
Jico saying on Twitch that Kid Cobra is actually very cold and he needs a jacket.
No, he's hot. Also, Jico, oh, you got the message, but yeah, not streamed, just so that we're keeping things at a steady tempo, at a steady pace. Because I'm covering this one, then I'm gonna jump over to the other side, and then by the time that one finishes, both should meet in the center, and then we'll just roll from there. And everything else from there will be like streamed.
Huh, that's a good idea to counter pick Lola with Twintail.
Twintail, we've seen how steady and how reliable Twintail can be, and though we haven't seen it in this bracket yet, Chopper's probably one of the best arms for a Twintail player. She has just a large enough bird size to really make it work, and then just getting those perfect reads with the Actress Work can just lead some heavy damage. Gilly started off very strong though, just going for a lot of arm and chip damage, just poking down and trying to weaken Racha's shield as much as possible.
And Racha doing a really good job at stopping the popper and then getting the punish with the chakram.
Indeed, out comes the rush, and Gilly gonna be able to dodge a hefty amount of it, but still takes 105 damage as a result. Still in this, if Gilly gets any kind of good confirm, that rush will take away half of Racha's health.
Yeah. But right now, I think Gilly wants to save the rush to get the round, basically. Like right now, yeah.
There's the rush, and that's gonna be the KO.
Yeah. When I saw that, I was like, yeah, he wants a win confirm in the rush, and that's gonna be 500 health immediately.
Heading right into our next round. Gillybo was able to just turn things around immediately on a dime there, which... But, yeah, like what we were saying, like, Gilly just needs that one confirm. Racha has to be cautious of that and try his best to respect Gilly's options. Otherwise, he's gonna get taken. He's gonna be eating some pretty heavy damage.
Homie betrayed Gilly there for a second.
Nice grab setup. Racha not able to come up with the response in time and is currently just getting pummeled down as they dash into that popper. Gilly now.
And Racha easy. One confirm and Racha is down.
Yeah, Gilly's just looking for one more window to get the KO. So Racha has to make sure they are making the right call.
There he is.
Oh, that's going to be the safe block though.
Nice. Good defense by Racha right there.
Out comes the rush. Gilly going to be able to safely block it, but that is a shield break. Racha still getting some light damage out of that.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, right now Ratchet needs to be a little more aggressive, but the problem is that Gilly can just rush at any moment and it will be an easy... It will be enough chip damage, I think.
Any uncharged poke would be enough too, or a grab. And with that little time left on the clock, there was very little that Ratchet could do to bring things back. And with it, Gillyboat will be advancing 2-0.
Yeah, Gilly with that Laura is just really scary to face against because he's really good at getting the popper confirms.
Looking at how things are going, it looks like Piper very excitingly was able to take Bunny Champ down 2-1 and will be advancing to the lore quarterfinals to face off against Piper.
Gilly is right now Polaris' only hope.
So we have Mr. I Am So Bad versus Mr. Piper right now in the next bout. But yes, for those who are interesting, but yeah, to DQ, well, I mean, this thing's going pretty late. Usually these tournaments have ended by now. It's
yeah, but this tournament is literally 3 times as big.
It is actually 3 times as big as what I'm used to,
Yeah.
so...
Exactly. But it's been a lot of fun. It's really like a huge blast from the past, personally.
Just a reminder for anybody who might be interested in participating in future events, follow me here. You're probably going to get better information through my Twitter at Planet Scrapstar, or join my Discord, where I usually make updates about these upcoming events and various news information there. So be sure to follow me, join my Discord, hang out with me. I do lots of things, so good times to be had. Alright, and we are going to be heading now into the lower quarterfinals.
This is a very red match in a very green stage.
I approve of this.
Yeah.
Oh! They're not even utilizing the dragon right now. He's going in with the retorture. I like this tactic against Piper. That is going to be some better spread fire. That's going to be a lot better coverage and can potentially poke Piper out. Starting things off, Piper is holding that light lead though, just getting those light pokes and jabs when and where needed. And is trying to dance his way into Dart's face to get that good confirm. He sees that chance.
Yeah. Was looking for that opening, and the grab was actually a very good opening right there.
That was a great bait and setup. Dart's turn now though, as he's got that rush ready. He's gonna start chasing Piper down, and we're seeing some quick damage. He just gets blasted down bullet after bullet. The rush comes out, but it's slapped out of him.
Yeah. Retorture is really good at those little pokes, but the rush, since it takes a while to actually come out, it can leave you vulnerable.
Dart currently just at that critical health, cannot get hit a single time more.
And you realize Dart is getting a lot of third arm retorture, which is even better to poke.
There's so many bullets. This is turning into a bullet hell for him. And 10 seconds left on the clock. If he gets a rush confirmed, this will be it.
Yeah.
Just looking for that chance. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to find it. Oh, there's the chance, but he's going to throw out the punch instead.
A bit too desperate. Oh.
And he misses his chance. Piper going to be able to run away with the timeout. Dart going to switch over to the Fire Dragon now.
I think he should have stayed with the retorture. He was really doing its job.
We'll see how the Dragon turns out, because Dart is a master of the Fire Dragon. He's really good at getting Dragon cancels and solid setups. There's a couple of unblockable strats that he does have prepared. And see if he can get any of them out. Oh, nice confirm into that rush.
Nice. Really nice. And Piper changed to the Tri-Blast to try and catch Coil during dashes.
But now that he's facing off against the Dragon, this Triblast is not going to be working out too well. Actually, Triblast kind of struggles against Reporter too, so I can see this as a counter for Coil. But Dart's loadout is just so well designed for punishing this light arm. And it's just really giving Piper a rough time. Piper's still not too far behind.
Oh, there's the strategy. He used the third dragon to get mobility.
Yeah, out comes the rush. He's not going to be able to make a connect, and Piper just safely choosing to wait it out in shield.
Yeah.
I really like how Dart is so experienced with the Dragon too. He'll go for a double Dragon setup, cancel one of them, and use that momentum to set up a new Dragon position. So there's just continuous different angles and momentum for these beams. And with that, he's going to be able to take a round. Brings the score to 1-1.
Yeah, it's a good strategy to get the best coverage possible because first dragon is gonna cover all the left side, and then the second dragon all the right side. It's just blocking Piper.
I had a feeling he had warmed up once I started seeing him advance further and further in bracket, and I am not disappointed. He is very toasted up. He is nice and well heated, and we are seeing him blaze through right now with some excellent pressure. Look at this movement. We are currently behind Dr. Coil. Look at how quickly he's dashing back and forth. Look at these minute movements and just exquisite little setup that he is utilizing right now with this Coil.
That was a beautiful grab. Yeah, those matches, pretty sure those knock all the Ross off.
There are few players you can see move with Dr. Coil like this. Astro being one of the few, Chateau being another.
Oh.
An excellent setup, and the Dragon gonna poke. Piper cannot find an answer to this right now. Aziz just getting blasted and bombarded. An excellent setup, and Dart gonna be able to take the round.
That was amazing.
Somebody, don't forget, clip is available. If you see something cool, you see something hype, you make a clip of it. There's lots of really cool clips. There's a lot of you here. Press the clip button. You've got it on your phone, you've got it on desktop. Make the clip. We love clips. Clips are good. We want to see more of them.
I'm good with Piper and what he's saying on Discord. I haven't seen Coil Dragon cancels in a long time, personally.
That's because Dart's the only one that really uses them. And we haven't seen Dart in forever, so it's like, you're not gonna see them.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go on a limb and say, Dart is exactly what the scene needed right now. Somebody that knew that type of tech, and so it can be shown to the world, wow, there's a little more depth than we expected.
There's a lot of those that are out there in this game. Guardian and Clapback each have their own cancel that you can utilize too. There's a lot that you can find in this game.
Or the little thing like, for example, if you backdash with Min or Kid Cobra, you can actually do the aerial versions of Scorpio, Funchak, and Bircher.
Alright, heading into this, we are going to be going to Buster Beach, and these two raring to keep this fight going. Both sticking with their loadouts.
Yeah, I can see this working for Piper, especially if he manages to put Dart in the hot pocket.
Yeah, once he's in the hot pocket, it'll be a lot more free reign for Piper. We do have the Retorture back on the field. That thing can prove to be a problem, especially since Piper doesn't have a solid answer to be outboxing. Only a Triblast and a Mander. But as long as he's keeping this movement, as long as he's dancing around those bolts, he's gonna have an easy time staying safe. Starting things off, Piper holding that light lead, keeping Dart locked into that bottom ditch, meaning that Piper just gets to hold a little bit more height control and gets to stand even with Coil. Dart starting to find his way out and is just looking to start having that tempo swing more in his favor. Piper trying to just force him back, but is slowly losing more and more ground.
Yep, but Dart
comes the rush, and that is not avoidable.
That's a catch.
And now we've got Piper in the hot pocket. This is not where he wants to be, as Piper is going to be struggling to find his way out and gets KO'd.
In the hot pocket against 6 fire bullets.
You can't dodge that.
That's the real bullet hell right there.
That's illegal. That is illegal. That's too many bullets. As I just said before, that is a bullet hell. We do not need those bullets in our world, in our arms. That's too much.
And now change to the dragon. I see what Dart is doing. He wants to mess up the rhythm. Not allowing Piper to learn how to avoid the retorture.
Yeah, that was a nice little surprise. Switching back to the dragon now, and now Piper has to be conscious of all these dragon cancels, all these setups, and he's gonna have to be aware of 390 damage to his face as he's now at critical, and Dart is about to walk away with this, barely scratched, and just nice and confident heading into the lower semifinals as he takes Piper down one last time.
That was amazing. Dart starting here was perfect. Starting with the retortion and then switching to dragon, not allowing Racha to learn the rhythm at all. That really messes up any game plan.
And with that, we are going to be moving on to the lower semifinals, which we do have a result there too. Gillibo able to take Jiko down 2-0, which means we've got our next match all set and ready.
Dart, you were always good at arm game.
Dart's always been good at bendy arm game.
Yeah. You see, Racha's with me in that.
Alright, so Dart needs to take a quick breather, which means that we've got enough time to chill for a few moments. You played 4 curved. So right now, if anybody has any questions, wants to discuss anything in chat, I am open for that. Tom, do you want to have a quick round against Gillibo while I'm just chatting about things?
Yeah, I know exactly how it's gonna go, but let's do it.
How do you get good? Lots of time, lots of practice.
Yeah.
There's a
And
lot
don't
to
be
it.
afraid of asking.
Don't be afraid to lose.
Yeah. Don't be afraid to lose, and don't be afraid of asking people for tips.
Tips are nice. Ask questions. Interact with people. Become friends with the other players. Don't be a dirtbag. I mean, that one, you can be a dirtbag and still get good, but it makes it so you don't really have people to play with in the end because then nobody wants to play with you because you're a dirtbag. Participate in the other events! If you look over to the right where it says supported by, you'll notice that there's names and information over there. Google search those or look them up and you will find event organizers, especially if there's a Discord link or a web link already set up. Just follow it and you'll find like cool events. I need to fix the adverbs because I had it set to randomized and it needs to not be
I'm
randomized.
afraid! I'm afraid! I knew it!
Push-ups, sit-ups, and plenty of juice. Those are also good for becoming good. Wait, does it do the era one twice? So, era.
I knew
No, it's good. Oh, I keep resetting it though by going into edit. Alright, so I'm just gonna not touch it. Yeah, Gilly is well known for using the homie. He's a very, very big fan of homie.
it. Gilly's catchphrase is homies are homies.
Homie is homie. For anybody looking for fun things to do in chat while you chill, we do have the quote feature. There's a handful of commands that you can look up through the command.
Oh, wow.
Quotes are fun. You can see weird things that have been said in the past, or you can always gender shift. We all like our genders. We all like to shift. Give it a few moments after somebody else is gender shifted, otherwise it won't reply. But if you give it about 5 seconds, you'll probably find something fun. When does it become best of 5? Best of 5 is set for winners, lower, and grand finals.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna be the result. Gilly's way better at using popper than me.
Pretty much just because it would take way too much time and energy, or it would slow things down immeasurably if we went with best of 5 even later in, or earlier in.
Yes, Wolf, that is disgusting damage. That's why missiles are so low sometimes. And there's Gilly goes catchphrase. Homie is homie.
Alright, just looking for advanced stages, and looks like we are going to be going to Mausoleum for our semi-final match. When both players are ready, they can dive into the ring and we can commence the final gauntlet.
Mausoleum, this is a stage that really both characters don't mind, because Lola can still play her shield with the trampoline, and Cole doesn't care about trampoline, so...
I feel like this is going to be a really fun match, because
Yeah.
Dart has a really cool playstyle, Gilly's a very interesting and entertaining playstyle. We've got some intense combat going in. Dart going to be going in Roaster with Torture, Gilly going in with the Popper Homie. Dart's definitely going to need a moment or two to warm up to what Gilly's strategy here is, as he's currently getting blasted and poked down. Generally very confident in having the advantage at long range, and Gilly right now just demonstrating he's also quite the expert at that distance demon power.
Yeah.
Gonna be able to land a grab. Dart definitely feeling a lot of pressure right now, struggling to keep up with things, but is actually not too far behind with every connection just doing so much damage.
Yeah. Oh! Oh!
Blast taking away his rush. Now Gilly has a lot more control on this field. Just looking for a good confirm with that popper to be able to secure the KO.
Yeah, he's looking for a win confirm.
Actually, no, at this point he's just looking for damage. He's looking for safe damage and to hold onto that rush.
At this point,
Unless Dart gets that rush ready and lands 1 or 2 hits, it's just not going to work out.
Yeah, Gilly's gonna save the rush for the second round.
23 seconds left on the clock. Gilly just trying to play things safe, going for the pokes, and we are going to close it out with a trade.
That's another thing Homie's really good at trades. Yeah, we have the dragon right now. He tries. Dart is trying to chain rhythm. Oh, he got it! Nice. A nice 400 down right there.
I feel like the dragon's gonna work just a little bit better, as it's just that additional medium weight. It means it's a little bit easier for him to pummel through a lot of these hits. We are seeing that right now, as Gilly is currently struggling to just respond with anything, finally getting some damage in that last moment. On that final hit though, Dart is going to just break that center platform and bring the score to 1-1.
Yeah. Yeah, the dragon helped a lot because it's really easy for to stop Homie now.
Yeah, he can keep up. He can respond to a lot of what Gilly's doing so much more easily. And now we do have that ranged war. These two distance demons really going to war against each other, seeing who will be able to stand out on top. Right now, Gilly's struggling to
casters are just
Gilly struggling so hard to deal with these weighted arms. This is, I feel like this is actually,
he did it!
That's actually there's a lot of time that Dart has spent practicing that specific approach, that specific style, and that's why he plays these arms.
Oh, seeing those dragon casters is just amazing. Especially after that.
There's another one! Dart's starting to recognize that Gilly's being very hesitant. Dart and capitalizing on the fact that Gilly is genuinely really worried about how to respond to this. I think a shield breaker is imminent if he was able just to weaken, but we are going to get a charged roaster to land the KO. And I think Dart is going to be quite the riddle for Gilly to be able to solve. If he can solve it at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, that was amazing. Those unblockable cells with the Dragon Cancer are just so good to watch.
And it looks like we are going to be diving straight back into Mausoleum.
Yeah,
Gilly likes this stage. It works well for a lot of what he's looking for, and pretty much always is in a position to get a win confirm into Rush.
are we gonna have no? Yeah, I expected it. That for that Dark always is gonna start with the Retorture.
I feel like it'd be better for him to just stick with the Roadster, but it does kind of throw Gilly's tempo off a little bit. But in that case too, just have, again as I stated before, like just having the option to straight up shut down your opponent from the beginning and just prevent them from ever getting enough room to warm up is also a very valid strategy.
Yeah. Another strategy I think Dart is doing also is using the Retorture to get Rush. So in the second round he can start with a Dragon Rush available. If possible, he's not gonna just keep it. He's gonna use it like we just saw. But I see that being part of his strategy.
This is just working so much better than it did that first round. Like Dart, it's clear. Like Dart takes a moment to warm up, but once he starts getting the read on you, once he's more comfortable in what he's doing, like look how much damage he has in front of Gilly. Only like Gilly has to rely on that rush confirm to be able to bring things back, and you can see Dart is being very cautious about that, recognizing that that is exactly what Gilly's looking for, and he's not going to give him that.
Yeah, and he's doing the right thing. He's blocking Popper and punishing Homie.
Because unless Homie is charged, it is very easy to punish that arm. You have to be really careful lining up your shots. That's going to be a nice punish though for Gilly.
Yeah, that was a good punish. Yeah, Dart is not gonna change into the Dragon unless he fails.
Yeah. It's a safety net. It makes sure that the Dragon is the best answer for when it needs to be the right answer. So far, Gilly holding onto a light lead, sees a nice moment for the rush. He's going to be able to get 370 damage out of it. No joke, but that's still knocking Dart into critical, and that is a huge hill that Dart is going to have to climb. I'm not expecting to see that rush come out anytime soon.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna take this round, but he's probably gonna save that rush for the next round. So
if he gets the rush and one more charged hit, that's KO. Dart can kill. Dart can kill. He's looking for the kill now.
Yeah. There is a chance we will see a rush right
now. Oh, but the Homie going to be a
focused.
bro right there and secures Gilly another round point. Just needs that one win to be able to stay in this. Dart going to go back to the Dragon.
Yeah.
And now Gilly has to face off against his dreaded foe.
I take some responsibility for that because that was commentator's course of best. I said, oh, we're gonna see a rush? Sorry, Dart.
Dart just holding on to it, looking for a perfect chance. Gilly also just looking for that good read, that good confirm.
Yeah.
Neither wants to make that risky play. Sees that chance, he's gonna dive right in for that super dash. 400 damage off of that. I forget how heavy those arms do.
Yeah. Yeah, he's still looking for a power confirm.
There it is. He's gonna go for it, fully investing, and he's gonna get 475 off of that. Now just looking for that one final charge hit to KO Dart. Anything now will definitely do the work, and it's gonna be the Homie. That roaster's not fast enough.
Homie and those trades are just... But man, that was really good.
And it looks like we are going to be sticking with Mausoleum, so these two will quickly be diving back in to continue with the match. It definitely looks like Gilly is warming up to this matchup. He's starting to get better answers, knows the right approach and the better calls to make. Dart gonna start things off going with the Dragon
Oh.
this time. He's
Wow.
actually going to switch sides, looking to just try to change up the tempo. Might be to respond to how Gilly has been moving around these. Just the base position means that this match, Gilly has to reverse every way that he's been responding
Yeah.
to these pretty much, as now it's going to be easier for each side to catch the other direction.
Yeah, I can see why Dart did this. He loves messing up rhythm.
Yeah, he's doing a very good job of that right now. Gilly going to be able
Yeah.
to land that punish, but still holding out on a pretty healthy, or heavy health deficit.
Yeah.
Slowly starting to bring things back. Dart looking to try to keep this pressure, get these pokes, but Gilly going to be able to safely block this out. Not even going to get a shield break off of that Dragon.
No. But still, Dart's Dragon Cances are helping a lot to keep that pressure.
And Gilly just setting himself up, ends up whipping, and Dart punishing him twice, and out comes that center platform. This is now Dart's field.
Oh, no. That's something I think having a lot
And the
people
Dragon
roll in.
grab confirmed. Gilly not able to respond to that. The unblockable tech.
Yeah. And Gilly did something I've seen a lot of people do when you're down, rolling into the platform, into the center, the trampoline.
Especially when you're not used to that trampoline being there and you are determined
Yeah.
to get that approach, just can be a very easy way for you to just leave yourself completely vulnerable. Really starting this round much more confidently, holding onto that late lead, getting some better pokes, sees that moment, he's gonna go straight in for it.
375.
He just wants this
475.
round. He wants this chance.
Yeah.
And he's gonna be able to get it, but at the cost,
That was
Dart now has rush advantage for him.
27 seconds.
That was a speed run.
Yeah.
But that's what happens when you get a popper into rush and just a few more pokes beyond. We'll have to see if Dart's able to capitalize on having this rush ready before Gilly even has the chance, and he is going to be able to. That fire damage slowing down Gilly's rush regeneration, and we're going to get another unblockable. There's a very solid chance Dart will make sure that Gilly just doesn't even have a chance to get rush. And as quick, as impressive as that exchange was in that last round for Gilly, it was, considering he was holding that lead, it might have been a really bad play for him to just throw out that rush so blindly, because now he has no answer, and Dart is going to perfect him
Oh my god.
and move on in
Dart
brackets.
did, another thing that did really good there, he kept Gilly
Trial complete.
at the other side of the trampoline.
Oh yeah, he just, Gilly couldn't move anywhere.
Yeah. And as Toby Wolf said in Twitch, yeah, you can rush a guarding opponent and push them into the trampoline, forcing them to drop their guard. Unfortunately, in this case, it wouldn't work on Coil.
Alright, heading into our lower finals match, Dart will be facing off against Adam Brain. I'm just gonna make the announcement here. The results from Dart placing third here, chances are very high. That just means that he is now in the Invitational, and we will likely be seeing him if he's interested in participating.
Nice.
I'll have to look at the numbers, I'll have to crank them out to get full confirmation, especially since there's a lot of other events that have had big numbers. But yeah, Dart kind of doing some good work here.
Yeah. That is showing what a real Coil should be like.
I mean, Astro's a real coil.
But this is a bit even more real Coil.
No, this is just a different real coil. There can be multiple real coils. None of
No, knowing Coil, no, she will kill every single clone saying that they are fakes.
I mean, she doesn't. She legally doesn't have the ability to kill them. That's against the rules. And it looks like Dart is going to start off with a little bit of fun. He's looking to enjoy himself, and we are going to be seeing a Springtron coming in from Dart. We've got experimentation on the battlefield.
And we have a good couple of arms to stop the Guardian.
Ooh, yeah, the Mander and Glusher are both good answers to that Guardian. as the Glusher
Yeah.
has that high upper arc leap over the Guardian, and then the
And
Commander
the-
just a good curve arm that can slip around that shield.
And the poison explosion is also a good coverage against Twintel. The other thing I like about Dark's Laurel is that it doesn't counteract each other, because a lot of people use a poison element, but then the other arm is an ice element or a fire element that nullifies the poison.
I mean, that's the thing with Wind, it's gonna also nullify the poison.
No,
Does
some
it?
kind of. No, I haven't seen it actually.
Well, hopefully we'll see it here, just to clarify that for us. But
Yeah.
right now, Adam is just kind of making sure we don't have the chance to see that, as he is dealing some deep damage to Dart, and Dart just happily hops into another grab.
I see what Adam did there. He walked forward, and Dart was expecting the Guardian. But then Adam just take advantage of Guardian giving a really fast grab.
Indeed. That EMP is out, that means Dart is much faster. He's able to get a lot more
Yeah.
pressure, but not able to make any use of it as Adam just patiently waiting things out. There's the poison. We need to see a win. Please get a win confirmed. Please, win, damage. Please. Dang it, Dart! Dart, how dare you?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't nullify poison. Maybe it does. But, well, that's my point. For example, now we have a little counterintuitive Laura, because if he gets a poison with the Glusher, but then gets the roaster hit, he's nullifying the damage per time.
Indeed.
That's why every time I use Scully, I go with both of all things. There goes the... I say... No,
And the nice
block.
bait out with the rush.
Yeah. But Adam needs to be careful. No. Oh!
Ooh, we get the EMP!
Yeah, that was a good use of the Glusher to stop the Guardian. Oh, but...
Oh, gets another shock, and Adam gonna be able to get this round. Experimentation. Experiment. Bait.
I
Ow.
just realized that Adam's Laura was also really good at messing up timers, because if he could get an ice chain, and if he could bait an ice chain and then get the Guardian to hit and nullify arms again, he was basically no way to not chain with that. Yeah, I feel like Dart is probably going to go back to Coil.
Ooh, we're gonna be going to Via.
Yeah, that's a good way to stop a little of Twintel.
We've got the Coil
Yeah.
stepping back. He had his fun. He had a
Yeah.
little breather. That was his
Yeah.
breather. That was his break. That was his kick hat.
Yeah. And I can see this Coil Laura working really well on Via.
Yeah, I can't disagree. That is definitely a good loadout for this, as there's just so much less space for his opponent to work with. I usually say Viadosh is a bad stage for Coil. But also, when you're just like before with Adam and that Guardian, this stage works very well for specific setups and approaches, and just having two arms that snuff your opponent out can work out very well for you.
Nice point right there. But I think Dark needs to get out of that corner. He did, thankfully. No, he's back into it. Back out.
Adam trying to find a way and start getting that damage, but Dart just constantly poking and jabbing him out.
Yeah.
And now Adam on that final bit of health cannot take any more damage. Let's be KO'd. And we are in the exact same place now, I just realized. Adam will have to defeat not only one Dr. Coil, but two if he wants to take this tournament. Somebody's gonna get a lot of matchup experience if they win. Ooh, nice grab. Gonna be able to punish out Dart, who's respecting that rush a little too much now. has to be careful, a little worried, and gonna be able to recover faster. Dr. Boyle's hit stun just that little bit better, and Dart gonna fully capitalize on that.
Yeah, they're almost equaling health. Dart with the slight advantage, now a better advantage. Yeah, Double Dragon is just really good in blocking via.
I love how, like, he doesn't go for a grab or anything like that. When that disarm happens, Dart just recognizes, like, oh, I have enough time to charge up an extra arm and make it pretty much guaranteed that I'm going to get the damage I want off of this. And he's going to be able to close that round out.
Yeah, that was a good stage and character choice for Dart, basically.
That was an excellent setup and play, and he's going to be rewarded with a point. And we'll be heading next into sparring ring.
God, this headset is killing my ear sometimes. There we go.
There's a
Yeah,
meme.
maybe.
Colt posted a really good meme
What?
in the meme
Where?
channel in Mildabs.
Hey, let me see. Wait.
Cargo space.
Wait. Cargo space. Why? Yeah, I'm gonna reply to Ray on Twitch saying, yeah, maybe a little bit of an coil. I don't think she's broken as some people make it out to be, but she is definitely a character that takes a long time to understand how to fight against.
Yeah, she's a character that you really need to have that matchup experience in, otherwise you will have a bad time. And Adam demonstrating that once he puts on some good ice arms, he's got that matchup experience, and he's just gonna ace chain Dart from full to zero.
But yeah, maybe she can get a little nerf. She's probably not getting anything. That's still fine. Oh, nice. 20 there. I just realized Adam has a cool rank now. Interesting idea. I think the problem there is that if Dart gets the Double Dragons to set up, that's an easy
Ooh,
way
that's
to
good.
start. There we go.
Not gonna be able to make it work in time though. And Adam just using this close, narrow path. He's just able to keep just as close as he wants to Dart, and is just gonna be able to get that right catch. Dart, no.
Oh, Dart
One
with the
magic pixel. Out comes the rush, and that's gonna close it.
Yeah, Adam made good use of the stage right there. He stayed close. He left Dart with very little space to move. It was a really good strategy. But Dart has given us probably the best showing of arms so far.
I don't know, I like what I'm seeing from Adam Brain.
Oh no, Adam also. I mean, Adam has shown why he's Adam Brain. But Dart has also shown us stuff that we haven't seen with Koi in a long time.
Alright, looks like we are going to be changing.
Dart is going, I may or may not be swapping that punch of back.
He might be actually switching it out for an Ice Dragon. It might be Roaster, Ice Dragon, Fire Dragon. He might be wanting to go genuine Double Dragon.
Ooh.
Or he might be switching out that, what was the Funchuck? He might be swapping it for Birch or the Grappler. What if he's swapping out for just like a tree, like a literal tree? Just bring out a tree to the match. He could do that, but it looks like it is actually the Retorture.
Yeah. Yeah. But we're back on Via, which is where Dart really shined before.
Yeah, it was so difficult for Adam to be able to respond to that pressure. Like, we're going to be starting out with the Torture once more, and it's going to be able to start with some good pressure, some good pokes.
Good grab. Yeah, and then Adam has to fight against 6 bullets. Especially against in this stage which has a lot of corners. Just a nightmare.
If Adam can confidently get Dart locked into that corner, this is definitely a very good round for him, especially if he keeps mid to close. But as long as Dart has that space, as long as he has free range, this is super risky and dangerous for him to do anything. Oh, nice play. Rush confirmed, going to connect. 350 damage.
50. Whoa. Yeah, now Dart is able to keep the pressure there with 6 bullets, a roaster, and Adam was in the corner for a while. It's almost a shield break against Adam.
Who tries to go for the Dendy grab. The disarm cancels out Adam's opportunity for Ice Chain.
Good use.
If
That
it,
was a good use of the rush.
if it was not for that disarm, I'm pretty sure Dart would have lost that because of the Ice Chain.
Yeah.
That just gave him enough time to be able to get the rush ready and just throw out a blind aggression and take him out.
And here comes the rhythm chain from Dart. Adam has his ice chain.
Nope, but he's gonna get a good rush out of it still.
Yeah.
295 damage.
And Coil in the corner.
Well, Frozen taking
There
some
goes
burn
One.
and just keeping this chain going. Finally breaks out, but at what cost? All of his health. Dart
A
just
bit more
barely
ice chain,
hanging
and I
on.
need to pull out the Frozen soundtrack apparently.
And he finally finds his way out, but he cannot get hit by anything serious.
No. Nice dragon grab there.
Tries to go for another, but that's gonna leave him frozen, and now he's susceptible to the KO, but he's gonna break out. Now, on that final bit of health, he cannot get hit by anything, but he's starting to get that control. He has a potential rush opportunity if he just gets a little bit more damage. He's gonna get KO'd. And Adam balancing the score out. This is match point. If Adam takes this, he will be advancing in brackets. Out comes the rush, but it's gonna get caught by the dragon, who's not timing it well enough to stop the deflect. And Dart now feel confident to throw out his rush. Gonna get a lot of chip damage. Feeds Adam's rush, getting him charged up and ready to reply. But there's a very weakened shield right now. Oh, but did you see him parry down all 3 of those arms?
Yeah.
Alfred wants that win.
Dart's mobility and Adam's defense. There we go. No.
I'm starting to close in the distance, looking for that moment, and he's
there
so
it is.
close. That missed glove is going to secure 345 damage.
And again, Coil back in the corner. Adam is not gonna let Coil escape if possible.
He kind of has to in fear of that rush. Dart going to go for
Yeah.
it here. Doesn't get the disarm, but is so close to making it happen.
Yeah, he needs to keep the pressure and...
And
Oh, no.
Adam just starting to make these confident calls out on these pauses, these hesitations, is now looking for that one final hit to make it to grand finals. And he's going to be able to catch it.
These two gave us such good matches. My god, that was amazing.
Hammer.
And with that, Dart will settle in 3rd place. Definitely a very surprised and exciting showing from him. Looking forward to seeing, maybe seeing more of him in the future.
Yeah, I hope so. Those matches were a lot of fun to watch. That's another thing we were talking early in Casual Arms about how Arms... High level playing is obviously really cool to watch, we just saw that. But Arms I think suffers a little of... Anybody who looks at first glance at the game is not gonna see that specifically.
It can be a little hard to catch that stuff, yeah.
Yeah. It goes with what I said before, because Arms is kinda like a Samurai Showdown in it's a very slow-paced game.
It is so much neutral. Why did you run away? Why did you leave me? Oh no, Tom isn't talking. I think his internet crashed. Yo! And with that, did I get this seeding right? Nope, I did not. Gilly made it to winners finals, but he was not. Oh wait, no, that's no. He made it to 4th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is awful, Tom. This is big ruined Christmas right here. We have 7th and 10th seed beating out 2nd seed. Oh, this is so awful. It's so terrible. We should all flip the tables and get angry and scream violently and insult the tournament organizer, because it's an atrocity to have anybody other than the top 4 seeds make it to the higher placements. This is so bad. Alexa, play Skyrim.
Nah, you always have done an amazing job, Millie.
No, I'm just joking. I'm teasing very specific individuals. But yeah, it's hard to predict with a lot of people. A lot of people will have breakthrough moments. There's a lot of very talented players. Like the top 10 or the 10 seeded players who are here, like beyond Astro probably being a very clear going to make it to grand finals chances are exceptionally high. Everybody else has like a very good shot. I could see Keely making it here. I could have saw Bunny Champ finding his way here. Edmund, if he, on a better day, could have definitely done it. Hyper, so on and so forth. Like so many exceptional players. It's hard to predict them all.
I just realized I missed everything, and now I'm watching the Pretty Little Bubbles bouncing.
Yes, we do. Oh yeah, you got booted out. Alright,
yeah.
So I'll carry this one then. So right now, Astro going in double nade, and I'm going in with the Chilla and Cruel Rain. He's starting to get some really good results out of it and has been warming up a lot to the matchup utilizing these arms, and has definitely found his tune with those ice chains. Whenever he gets those going against it is a coil. Like, they just lose so much of their health.
Yeah. But I don't even need to see Matos to realize that Astro did not give him a chance for ice chains.
Yeah, he has not got hit once. And Adam just desperately trying to find some kind of tempo as he's getting bombarded and blasted by these nades. Just explosion after explosion.
See that. Yeah, Astro knows what Adam wants to do and he's not allowing it.
Out comes the rush. Astro just desperately knowing that if he didn't use the rush there's a good chance he could have got chained out. And he's gonna get the KO, securing himself these round points.
Also forgot to say that, yeah, you did an amazing show for all of us.
Yeah, shout out to Dart. Very talented, very good player. Also, Dart, post your YouTube channel. Just quick little plug for a friend. Dart is a musician and has actually made his own music and remixes. You actually hear one of his songs in the stream playlist currently. Check him out.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Dart, post your YouTube here for all the friends and loves.
Yeah, I can see looking at the ball, the little bubble, that Adam.
This is the opposite.
Taking a huge advantage.
This is the opposite.
Wow. And he took it.
Alright, there's a link to one of Dart's videos. Just follow that link. You'll see his YouTube channel. Give him a subscribe. Support him. He's a good friend. He's a cool person. And he deserves love. Out comes the rush. Adam not going to be able to make it connect for anything beyond chip. Currently is holding onto a light lead. He's going to end up getting caught by just a frame of damage, but nothing too sinister. And again, going to continue to hold the field.
Yeah, I can see Astro with a slight disadvantage in health.
Oh, but now, with
Well,
one
yeah.
full nade
Yeah.
or Tri-Blast connection, he's going to be able to start getting things in his favor now. Those blasts weakening that shield, you know he is looking to just eat that thing out, trying to keep this chase going. Out comes the rush, and he's going to blast Adam down, taking away the rush, and even shield breaking on the wake up, getting some 95 damage.
It's amazing how by only looking at the mouse in Avalon, I can still realize most of the match.
Oh yeah, no, it's surprising how much is, like, there's a lot of information just watching it that's also going
Yeah.
on, but like, you usually can get a good idea of what's happening just off of bubbles.
Yeah, no, it's like, I see the stage, I see the characters, I see the rush, I see the timer. It's actually more than I expected.
15 seconds left on the clock. Adam has no way to bring this back at this point unless he got a perfect ice chain. And Astro not gonna do it that. He's just gonna hold out shield, wait
Yeah,
out.
I can see it was either the timing out or one last punch.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody go check out Dart's channel. It's good. It's nice. I like it. I approve. He definitely deserves some appreciation during this huge surge of ARMS attention. On the note of that, one of my videos doubled from like 2.3 thousand views to like 4.5.
Yeah, no, there's been a huge increase in ARMS videos and stuff like that.
People like my tier list. People really like my ARMS
Yeah.
tier list, and it's very.
Yeah.
That's like one of my favorite videos too. That was made by me and Gaddy, so it's like. It's vindication.
Yeah, my playstyles chart went really up on Twitter. I never expected that. Yeah,
I mean, simple, solid information is going to be very appreciated right now.
yeah. And also my videos, I made 2 videos of my winners and losers run in QR. Those videos have gotten more views than I normally get.
Oh yeah, I could imagine.
Yeah, it just feels so good to see ARMS getting this resurgence.
It is definitely very nice. It's very exciting.
Yeah.
Heading into our next round, now you can see what's happening, and it's more so important because we have 2 Type pillars here. Each one has 5 health. It takes 5 individual strikes to be able to take that pillar down. Afterwards, it will collapse in the open space, open field for players to advance on.
Astro taking advantage immediately of the high ground. He's not gonna let Adam go near. Whoa, yeah.
A little bit of
expected her.
witchcraft. I am seeing very weird things right now on my end. And yeah, Astro having a heart attack is going to collapse on the floor. He is down for the count. Not really. But we're just going to see what's happening. You'll imagine if Astro is just like, he just lost internet. No, he's still chatting. It would have been just like he loses internet and Adam wins. It's like this is the first time Astro lost a tournament. It's because he disconnected. I'm just gonna see what the 2 players feel, but chances are high we're just gonna consider it like it was just at the start. Nothing serious had really happened yet. We'll just call it like nobody pulled out any like new strats or special new techs or anything like that to befuddle the
unfortunately
opponent.
it was very early in the match.
Yeah, there was nothing.
Yeah.
There was no real development there, so we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. Both players seem fine with the idea too, and we are going to dive straight back in. Astro going to be going in nade Tri-Blast right now. I can see that kind of working. The Tri-Blast definitely is going to be a little bit safer, but this also just means that Adam does have a bit more space to be able to punish these arms down.
Yeah.
We're going to see some more of those ice chains and freezes as a result.
Yeah, but Astro is staying in the high area because it's really easy to mess up the altitude of the punches right there.
Yeah, when you have the high ground, it just messes with your opponents.
Trying to bring... Oh, but that angle was really bad for the grab because it didn't put Astro in any disadvantage. He was able to return to the high R immediately.
One of the big problems that Adam's having in the scrapyard right now is he is giving that high ground to Astro. Yeah. You notice, like, when he landed that grab, he could have went and started going up the pillar or up that platform, but he chose to just dive down onto the lower ground and keep chasing. And even then, rather than try to approach towards that higher platform, he positioned himself in a way that gave Astro that opportunity to get into that higher ground again, and immediately just resumed Astro's dominance with that opportunity. And he's gonna get a nice grab, pushes him back again, but now you can see he's already kind of suggesting Astro back onto that high ground.
Yeah, that's a big problem Adam is having right now.
I feel, that's gonna connect nicely.
Yeah.
Adam probably would have had this round if he fought for that high ground just a little bit more. And not necessarily like chase Astro in, but when he finally got those couple of grabs, rather than give Astro that high ground back, just step onto it and then try to contain it for a few moments and make Astro not comfortable or capable of approaching onto there.
Yeah.
But instead he is literally pushing Astro onto the high ground and be like, no, I insist. Take the high ground. Be above me.
Yeah.
See, he even dashed away, literally giving Astro the chance to get back onto the high ground. And it's just causing him so much trouble right now, as it just means Astro continues to have that much more control. That said, he is doing a very good job of just pressuring and poking, getting some good damage out of this.
This also shows one thing I would love to see change. Give us the ability to actually choose the direction of the grabs. Like, if I do a grab, let me press left or right to throw my opponent into that direction.
Oh, that could be nice. The reason why they don't have that, though, is just because you could cause some weird flipping, especially if you're too close to the wall already.
Yeah. No, yeah, I get it. Because the game actually recognizes walls and all that, and then does the appropriate throw. Yeah.
So that's more just like, they're just looking to make sure the game stays stable enough.
Yeah.
And it doesn't lead into really weird interactions.
Considering you can use the snake boards or BNTP Dolce and fly into oblivion. I've seen those glitches.
Oh yeah. I mean, probably the best way for them to go about that would be, so it would probably be like Bowser's side. Like you know Bowser's dive in Smash Brothers, right? Where he picks you up and kind of floats into the air, and then depending on character movement, he moves left or right. Have that kind of control for the wielder to choose left or right, but then also have like the guideline where it's like if you're too close to the wall in a certain direction, then just kind of remove the ability to make that decision, and you just automatically go away from the wall. Kobe, if you're interested, chances are very high I'm going to be in the Invitational, so if you want to watch my Mechanica I play, maybe you'll be lucky enough to see it there. Heading into this, or focusing on this round again, Astro finally securing that health lead. Adam now has to go back onto the chase.
I'm having some few weird connection problems because I from my screen it saw that both Astro and Adam had a heart attack and then it kicked me out.
Yeah, there seems to be weird connections going on for every side. Of course, servers are probably a lot more loaded than usual, as we are currently experiencing a pandemic, and there's more people in here than usual.
Yeah, like bandwidth usage has been through the roof for some places. Yeah, but at least it was from my side. It's not affecting the stream or the players.
As it currently stands, I am the top active Mechanica main in North America, and also one of the top players. That might be different based on all the new entrants that are come in, and the fact that I do not play often enough because while everybody else is chilling safe at home during the pandemic, I'm busy with a lot of things, so I don't get to practice. But that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, according to the dashboard, I checked it right before we started. I'm in 34 place 34, fifth min in America, and I think I'm still the highest min in Chile, but I'm not sure of that because I know a few South American players have returned. I know Anatole is playing again. He's from Brazil. I know that Chucho is from Mexico and he's playing. Daniel Guerrero is also from Mexico. The other day I found Charles, which I think is Chilean, but I'm not so sure. The problem is that a lot of people in South America makes US accounts because the eShop is way better in the US.
Should we potentially look into trying to get... I could probably look into trying to get some of those other regionals up and running again.
And we'll see. Right now I don't want to commit to anything like that. I want to see where all of this goes first.
I mean, what would probably be safer is just make a like if you just made an online and just ran it without stream or anything, or you could like record it in your own way, and then see if you can get numbers with that.
Yeah, I should try that. In the meantime, we're gonna see Adam drawing coil. We're seeing a lot of Via this night.
This is a surprising amount of Via Gauche. That said, it is a very exciting stage. There's a lot that goes on here. Out comes the rush, and it's not going to be able to connect. Astro had to focus on dodging those arms, and it just gave Adam more than enough time to get the shield. That said, that is a very weakened set of arms right now. Adam has to be very careful to not get that break.
Ice chains.
Ice grab.
Ice grab. Still good.
It's still definitely fair rewarding, still works out really well.
Oh, those they went right to the sides.
And Astro does have a shield breaker rush. He's gonna go for that break, as that shield was nice and weakened. And now just looking for a couple more hits to break that shield, or just get a flat hit like that name right there. And Astro now on tournament point. One more win will close things out. I wish I had more time to spend on this game. One day. Heading into the next round, Adam going to be ready with Rush, all set to charge out. Astro quickly building up another one though, and starting off with the lead, drawing first blood. An excellent read on that dash though allows Adam to be able to balance out that health difference, and it's not going to be connecting.
Whoa.
Astro tried to respond.
Like it was courtesy, like, oh, I got a few hits, now you get a few hits.
I think Adam was just Adam was just worried about Astro just dashing out and getting a punch punish, so he's just like, I'll just go into shield. Here's the freeze. Are we gonna get more off of this? No! Astro gonna be able to punch out, and he's gonna land the punish. Adam now on Magic Pixel cannot take a hit more, but he's gonna be able to start getting the ice chain, some light damage, giving himself a little bit more room, a little bit more ground to work with. He's gotta be careful of those explosions as they chew through that shield, weakening his defenses ever so more. Another freeze. Closing in on the chance, and he's gonna go for the rush that is not gonna KO, but he is looking for that last hit to take the round from Astro. Just barely missing the Jilla. Out comes the rush, and that is going to not be it as he barely dodges to the side. A good dash back. Astro trying to go for the grab. Adam has to get some damage, and he's gonna keep in the tournament. Looking for one more round to claim a set point against Astro. Both players diving straight back in. Adam's going to hold on to rush lead. Astro quickly building up a rush of his own though, and will be likely throwing it out within moments. Adam also just choosing to throw his. Back to the burner for that rush grind, and Astro going to be throwing his. 300 damage, securing himself a nice lead, and now it's Adam having to bring things back yet again. And at a 50% health deficit, that is a tough hill to climb. If he can start getting some ice chains though, definitely could turn things around in his favor. Some light damage, but Astro just staying safe, staying smart until now.
There, I grab.
Oh, tries to go lower grab.
But Astro saw the grab too.
And now we've got, if Astro just throws out the rush, he wins.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, but he threw it out too eagerly. Like he threw out literally the one wrong time to do that. He heard my, like if he threw out when I was saying it, it would have been good. But he said it just a little too late. But we are going to get that KO, and Astro will be walking away tournament winner with a 3-0 on Astro Ninja, only losing one set to Lockmaster.
Wow. It was honestly one of the best tournaments I've seen.
It was very hype. And I mean, granted, that's what happens when you get 25, 26 people show up to an event for the first time, like, ever.
Yeah. And I honestly hope it stays that way. It is a long time for the event, yes, but if we keep getting matches like this, then no regrets, personally. I'll be glad to commentate every single tournament if all the matches are like that.
I'm gonna do, because I don't get too many chances to play, I'm gonna do something interesting. I'm gonna bring out a little exhibition match. I'm gonna challenge both of these two.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Quick thought. Imagine if the ARMS DLC for match is Mechanica and then Kirby inhales Mechanica.
Let's do that. Alright, Astro's got a dip, but I'll have a quick round with Adam.
Yeah.
Alright, let me do this quickly. And we are set to go.
Okay, I need to go full commentator for this.
Y'all gonna get to watch me play Mechanica and probably do not great, but we'll see.
We'll see. Right now, Milik with the Triblast. Ooh, and Aram is starting the ice chain to grab really fast. He's not wasting any time right now. Yeah, Aram is going with a full shutdown Laura right now. He doesn't want Milik to move at all. Meanwhile, Milik is trying to catch.
Oh, there's a chain.
Oh. Yeah, this is a heavy Laura fight. Nice use of the Whammer right there around the Guardian. There go. Aram was smart and kept the defense up. Ooh. Yeah, that's a big problem the Guardian has against Mechanica. Mechanica can use the jet booster to dash around the Guardian sometimes, and for the Whammer that's an easy opening. I expected that Guardian to actually collide. Yeah. Oh, nice. No. So only 60 damage, but even then, even the smallest amount of damage with the rush is enough sometimes. The Whammer doing his job going around the Guardian, but not hitting. But nice there. Yeah, that's probably the best use of the Whammer. A really good anti-air.
Here, we'll see if he sticks with the Guardian. Yes, I can show.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, if I remember correctly, Punchak is really good at taking down the Guardian when he's at 20 seconds, right?
It's really funny more than anything.
Yeah. But yeah, Punchak is a really good defensive arm. Ooh, that's gonna be a 295 rush. Really good idea. Yeah. Whoa, that's rich actually.
I dashed a little bit forward, not as much as I wanted to, but
But still, 285 is a really solid damage. Oh, there goes a nice chain. The Rabia grab. Oh no, I think Aron knew that Melee was expecting a grab. Oh, nice. The driver stopped there. But yeah, for those who don't know, Punchok is a really good defensive arm because it's retraction time. In fact, one Punchok can stop a player using two Punchoks because of how fast it is. Right? Now this is really down to the wire. Oh, nice!
Alright, we'll walk away with that one. Oh no, you know what? Let's do a best of 3. I'll ban a couple of stages and we'll treat it a little more seriously from here.
And in the meantime, I need to say, as always, thanks Melee for the chance of being here. I really enjoyed commentating this. It's been a really good help. Really, like
It was
I
fun
never expected
commentating.
to commentate.
Yes.
So yeah, so I'm really thankful for the opportunities.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, and I'm glad that we are friends and that the commentating is done together, yes. Also, if
Yeah.
you didn't notice before, I posted a link to Tom and my Twitter in chat. Go ahead, if you have yet to, follow one of us, or both of us, or neither of us, you don't have to.
Yeah. And now in Temple Ground we have the double Chila. I can see exactly what Aron wants. He doesn't want a Whammer dancing around. He wants to be straightforward right now. And it's working with the ice chain. Ooh, nice catch by the Whammer right there. No ice chain this time. Keeping the pressure with the Whammer right there. Yeah. That's gonna be a chin break. Yes. Now, good 130 from the one. Yeah, in this game, Whammer is probably my favorite heavy arm in the game. I just love how versatile he is.
It's so good.
Yeah. Good damage, the stun is good, he's a good anti-air arm. The only problem I personally have with Whammer is that sometimes I hit my opponent with a charge ram or something, and then they accidentally throw the Whammer, and the Whammer just goes away, and I'm stuck waiting for it to return so I can charge Dragon Arm. Right now, Melee trying to keep the distance, but also trying to get the damage needed. Yeah, that's it. There it is. More than for Melee. She needs to keep it. She's trying to keep out of rush range, using the rush just in case.
And it was a good call, because the Whammer's gonna out-heavy the gloves. Adam felt like he had to do that to try to bring it back, and rather than holding on to it, Whammer beats gloves.
Yeah. Whoa, that raw grab right at the start. This time we have Punchok. Punchok is interesting because he can, because of the shape he takes during the ground version, he can actually whip around arms really easily and hit the opponent. Ooh, there's the ice chain. One. No!
Oh, I dashed too far to the side and punish.
Yeah. But still you got out of an ice chain, which is more than I can do honestly. Punish there with the tribal. Yeah, right now. Yeah, Aron with a slight advantage. Yeah. There's the ice. He's waiting. Yeah, he did a really good thing that he waited. But he didn't get any real punish after that. And now he went up. But it was a pixel of advantage. Now it's a more solid stage.
Oh, nice dodge.
Yeah, really nice dodge there. There's one. Really squeeze the grab and stop it right in time. Aaron, she needs to be careful because oh, forget about it. She got the explosive punish right there. No ice chains for Aaron, no grabs. Right now, Aaron needs an opening. No, Drive Lax is gonna stop anything.
There, I got my matches.
I want them to leave.
Just so you all know, I'm pro gamer. Alright, we're done. Thank you all for watching.